about Stacey Abrams. Basically called her out her name, made some real crazy comments about the way she helped drive voter registration in Georgia. And you know that both of the Republicans down there lost their two elections, so he wasn't too happy about that. He tweeted some comments, and I swear somebody sent it to me the night he did it. It was like 9, 10 to about 10 o'clock. They said, "Is this dude gonna get fired by lunch tomorrow?" I said, "I don't know if he gonna make it that long, but I said he might try to lie and say he didn't do it, he got hacked or whatever." By the time I woke up, by 9 o'clock, he was gone. They fired him.
I mean, you knew he was gonna get fired, man. I mean, he can't do none of that shit he did. I mean, everything he said was what you get fired by on social media.
But how many times have you seen that happen? And like I said, somebody's like, they just said I got hacked, or I apologize, I didn't mean it. They suspend him, bring him back. I thought they were gonna fire him. I wasn't sure they were gonna fire him. No, right. I guess with the climate right now, he didn't make it to lunch.
Yeah, I mean, right now everything hot, you know. So you gotta watch what you say. You know, if you say things, you gotta own up to it and be ready for the consequences for it, man. So,
but my thing, how,
very sensitive right now.
how long has stuff like that been happening, and how long has that been going on? And people just, I'm used to it just going by because it has been happening for a long time and nobody did anything about it, and they just let it go. And you see, but that's what you see kids, getting kicked off the team for little stuff that you like, man, you got kicked off for that.
With a fresh guy that don't have baggage.
That's too much back. You can't like what anybody that's recruiting against him. I'd eat you alive as an opponent.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't win the recruiting battle, So
Nope.
It's a wrap. No school gonna want to attach themselves with that, especially when they have to win the recruiting war. So, I mean, you just start fresh with a new guy, that don't have that baggage.
And that's where he's gonna start fresh. He's gonna be like in the house type of dude. Now he's gonna, like strength and conditioning, or he's
Yeah.
gonna
Quality control. No, quality control. That's what he's gonna do.
So
So
I don't even think I don't think he can do that because he interact with the players too much with the quality control and
okay,
so
true. That's
he would
true.
have to be like start way down on the bottom of the totem pole.
But somebody will take that chance on him though. You know that because they gonna think that he can still do this and do that. He's gonna get another chance. You know that, but he won't be at that level though.
Right, yeah. I mean, world of second chances, So for whatever reason, man, hey, he gotta live with that. He gotta eat that.
you're right. I don't know if he was wrong. I don't know if he was drunk tweeting. But that was just wasn't real smart, man. It's just like you got to know first because you can't tell people how to feel. He is what he is,
Right.
but you gotta like I tell my daughter, it's just like you do shit, but just don't do dumb shit. That's dumb shit.
That was
If
dumb, yeah.
you know you're not gonna get away with that.
Yeah, especially being on the social platform, with the world, with the way the world is now with the social media and all that stuff, like you really have to be careful what you say. It goes out to so many people, and now it's hot right now. So anything you say you will be held accountable for it.
Yeah, because once you put it out there, that's a receipt. You can always look that bad boy up.
It's gonna get screenshot within seconds. Somebody caught because I think he tried to delete it.
Right.
The cat was out the bag at that point. It was a wrap.
He tried to delete it, man, because somebody called him and said, "Hey, did you mean to put that out there? Did that leak, or was that really you? Was that a real fake account, real account?"
So there's a site on Facebook called Get a Racist Fired. So within minutes, people had his phone number, the phone number to the AD, phone number to the president, all of it posted online, and people started calling him immediately. That night, started calling, leaving messages because they were posting all the, I just called. That night he did it, so they were up to that.
It's just bad business, man. It's just I think right now everyone need to go back to communications training and learn how to deal with social media.
Like I said, it's too much. You wish that people weren't like that, but people are who they are. You just can't let people like that in positions of power. And they can weaponize that shit. And they just, again, it's a good thing he said it. Now you got one person out of here that he didn't need to be in that position anyway.
Right.
All right, who's gonna get the ball first?
Going with I think Alabama get the ball first.
So let me ask, Worm, who you got winning tonight?
State.
The Cat, who you got winning tonight?
Man, I hate to pull for Alabama.
Stop pulling for them. Just tell me who you think gonna win. I ain't pulling because I'm gonna tell you now. I think they're gonna win. I hate to say it.
I'm going with SEC. I always go with SEC. So
don't start that shit, man.
Alabama. I think Alabama go get it.
He wanted them to. I don't give a damn if it was. Put like this, the only way I would be rooting for Bama if my son was out there playing.
I'm not rooting for them. I want them to lose. I want them to lose. I just don't think they're going to lose. I want them to lose.
The only way Alabama lose this game if they give the RPO. Ohio State stick to the RPO, and with Fields running the rock.
Why is your brother calling me right now, Kat? He must see us on. Why is that calling me right now? he must see us talking. Hold up. My question, what do y'all think about Ohio State even being in this game, having played 6 games? I had this conversation with somebody earlier today about playing 6 games versus 12, 13, what kind of toll it take. What do you think about them even being eligible to play in this game?
Me personally, I don't think they should be in the game. The reason why is because it's not fair to the other schools that played 12 games to get into that situation. I don't like it when they leave teams out of it. And, I'm old school when it comes to rankings too. When a team get beat by a team that's receiving votes, they should be swapping positions as receiving votes. And I don't like how the college playoff system is ranked with these teams, because when you put, Notre Dame in it or Clemson, if they lost to one of these teams and they have to play each other again, that's not fair to a team that's 12-0. We don't know if they would have beat Alabama or beat NC, but I wish they would fix it to where it was semi-BCS's.
You know who the problem is, but you know who's to blame for that though. And I put the NCAA because they weren't prepared. This was going on in the spring. They knew this was coming way back in the spring, and they didn't. They should have either made everybody play 6 games or make everybody play 12 games.
But they left it up to the conference.
Of when to start, when to do whatever. It should have been some uniformity, and you wouldn't have that problem. If you wanted this, they could have started this earlier because you knew you were going to miss games to have postponement time, reschedule times. If you had started this thing a little bit earlier, you could have gotten all this in before you reached this time. And I don't like the way that they went about doing it. I said they should have been doing it. I don't like the way they went about playing. And it's not for Ohio State to be here. And I don't like either one, Bama, whoever. But just that 6 games versus 12 games, that part of it is right for me.
I mean, it's ironic that you had the 4 powerhouse conferences playing though, right? So it's a money thing, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame, Alabama. So you got to kind of look at that. And as far as they left it to the conference to be able to.
That's the problem. They shouldn't leave it to the conference.
Yeah, they should have set their own rule and say everybody got to play at least 8 games.
It's either everybody play 6 or everybody play 10, everybody play 12, whatever, or a minimum of. Everybody has to play. Well, no, it should have been the same, like either 6, 10, 12, whatever the case may be. Everybody should have had the same schedule.
Yeah, but it always come down to that dollar.
That's the only reason.
It comes down to that dollar.
Exactly because of the dollar. So you can see the differences in speed, right? Like all of this is looking right now for Ohio State, they on the outside you can see they can't get separation. They can't block them up front right now, and it's just moving at a different speed. Now it looked like Clemson came out the same way, so Ohio State adjusted.
Yeah, I think right now you're gonna have a battle of both defense, showing what they can do.
Here's Fred. I'm gonna bring him in, and I'll have to size him up. But we'll have to,
okay,
here he comes.
I just you don't see any separation with their receivers. You see how Ohio State's receivers were just running past Clemson secondary. I wasn't used to seeing that from a Clemson secondary.
Right.
They're just so athletic and so talented. People just running past them in the secondary. You just don't see that.
Well, you had to, you had to count to their quarterback. So I mean, they was more worried about him. I think that's why the passing game got open.
What's up? What's up with Devontae Smith? What do y'all put him?
Ooh. Shit, he like one of the best to me.
Hey, he look like you 14 years old. That's another baby face assassin. He like
what he went and got a haircut?
That was like you 14, 15, man, out there just killing me. Rico.
What up? What's going on
with you, baby?
Taco Meat. What's that?
What's good with you, JC?
What's up, Taco Meat?
So you said
there you go.
Chris, right?
There you go.
You know what I like about him, JC?
Huh?
I like about him?
Yeah, what you like about Devontae?
He the best receiver for us coming back to the ball I've seen in years.
So route-wise, because you know about like Calvin Ridley, how Julio, how these route runners that they've had.
Mm-hmm.
What do you put with these route runners?
I think he one of the best because he come back to the ball every time.
There you go.
He always come back to the ball.
For me,
man,
I think that's illegal. They can't do that.
Nah, they were blocking behind the line of scrimmage. They can do it. As long as
that's promotion. Both of them at the same time. They go
real quick now. They got to get these 75 points.
So, dudes, finish that point about Devontae Smith.
I like the way he come out of his breaks and the way he come back to the ball.
The running back.
Sometimes it look like that ball's gonna get intercepted, but it won't because he'll come back to the ball. When he comes back to the ball, it's like J.K. them back in the day used to do it.
Hey, that's gonna hurt them. The running back hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I know he's not a burner, but how do he played 4 years? How is your longest run? And I like Najee. I thought he had a run longer than that.
But you know what? I tell you how, because they just grind the ball.
Yeah.
So they grind the field up, and then when he break one, it's just short.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. They hitting big plays, but he getting 4 or 5 yards of carry. Yeah. So that play action is gonna work every time because of that. That's why them boys are running deep like that. You can't add an eight person to the box. You got to play him with 7 people in the box. So he hits things every chance he gets. See, look, the safety is not in the hole right there. He's supposed to be in the hole right there on that play.
Yeah, they
didn't come down though. How you gonna come down when you got them 2 receivers out there?
Yeah, but the end got to set that edge.
He do got to set the edge right there. And number 20 got to go. He got to come right there. Yeah. That was his play to make, and he missed it.
Nah, that was the defensive end. He got to set that edge. He got to play outside leverage, squeeze that tackle.
He do, Big Cat, but you know what? Number 20 had to play off of him. When he went inside, he's supposed to go outside. You got to play off of him.
He should have never went inside, dude.
Exactly. Keep his ass out of there.
I feel you, but as that safety, that linebacker right there, you got to get them. That's your play to make anyway.
Watch what these 2 safeties are doing. That ain't gonna get it done. But their 2 safeties they're starting off 10, 12 yards back, and they're backing up as the ball is snapped. There's no way they can beat them without a safety in the box or stop the run without a safety. Look at him again. Look at 20. Oh, he's coming up this time.
Yeah,
but
he's
not
take that
himself. And
right, Alabama gonna take that all day. They gonna play off and bail on him. Now they playing up tight because they're getting closer to the goal line.
There you go, safety. Make that tackle. Now that's how you come off your boy. That's how you make the play. Listen, you got to play off the guy. Yeah, I know what you're supposed to do, but as a linebacker and a safety, you got to be able to play off of that play and get to where you need to be. Watch this. He got outside contain, right? The defense end got outside contain. He came from the outside to make that play. You got to make that play like that. You should have made the play like that last time.
So we got
stayed outside, made him bounce wider. That's how it works.
So yeah, we got to sync up. You were talking about that run play. I was on that pass play. All right, yeah, you're right. That safety. Right,
Yeah.
He wasn't 10 yards deep this time like he was the other couple plays.
Of course, the damn D line got to do their
Hey,
job.
listen, now that was a good play.
Man, why is Waddle out there, man? Why? I don't understand it.
I mean, I just say I said why are you out there? Did the safety, but he got a lot more to lose than what I had.
He hurt.
Right.
He just hurt himself.
Yep.
Oh. See, he's a first round pick, second round pick. I wouldn't be out there.
No.
I tell you what. Everybody talking about how good Smith is, right? Which is good. He's a great after the catch runner. Like he's great at that.
Touchdown. Oh.
You dropped it. He's great at that. But Waddle, I think if Waddle would have played, I don't think he wins the Heisman.
No, because they would have given him the ball a little bit more. It might have been for him to win the Heisman.
His numbers wouldn't have been the same.
Been the same, yeah.
Yeah, his numbers wouldn't have been the same.
How we get all the way down here, we hadn't talked about Mac Jones yet. Because you remember when Tua first went down, and everyone was like, who the hell is Mac Jones? And who now he's going to be the second quarterback. Yeah, second or third quarterback pick. He'll probably go out the field, so he'll be the third.
He better not get the second or third quarterback pick.
He's going to be the third quarter. Well, the Love from BYU might be picked.
He better not be second or third, or he
So
better be like fifth or sixth.
He's gonna be picked in the first round. How about that? I forgot.
Most Alabama quarterbacks don't do good when they go to Louisiana.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
And he can't move either, JC.
I like Matt though, man. This kid here, he's a whole
Matt Jones.
back they don't have, man, for his pocket presence at that too.
Yeah, his pocket presence is a killer. Yeah.
I like Matt Jones.
Yeah.
He got a good arm.
I think he's gonna be good. So I don't think his upside, of course, is like what Fields is, what Trevor.
Go right there, boy.
I think he can be a solid starter in like 2-3.
That was a hell of a throw.
That was a hell of a throw right there.
Yeah.
I'll give him some love on that one.
Who, Matt Jones?
Yeah, that was a hell of a throw right there.
And the way he just scanned and scanned and scanned.
Yep.
I'm about 5 seconds behind y'all.
That's touchdown. That's touchdown.
Oh,
That's
man.
touchdown.
That is a touchdown. Well, there goes one of my prop bets. I said a touchdown was not going to be the first score. Dang it.
Oh, good.
No, you did.
That's a touchdown.
Yep.
All you need is a speck of white. That's it.
I don't know.
Once he went into his pocket, hey, he fell.
What did they call on the field? What they call on the field?
They called
on the complete pass. Yeah, wasn't a touchdown. We got some questions over here. Bobby Ellis says, "What's up, fam?" We got Henry Riddle.
I told you he was watching.
What up, bro?
What up, bro? Big bro.
Yeah.
Bobby Joe, what's happening, Bobby Joe?
Henry Riddle says Alabama catching a murder charge tonight. Uh-oh.
Hey, that's how it always starts. I'm telling you.
Henry wants to know any chance for a low-scoring game. Ha, ha, ha. Laugh out loud, he said.
Zero.
What? Ohio State better come out and dial it up on this drive. Y'all want to get behind by 2 scores.
I think they will, though.
They're going to have to get a shot with Olive. They're going to have to get something deep. Because I don't think they consistently
I tell you, that's going to be a sleeper.
Got to loosen that defense up.
Now that they running back got hurt, that rookie running back, he's gonna be asleep in this game.
You talking about Big Boy?
Yeah.
You talking about Big Boy?
Yeah, he gonna be asleep in this game. He run hard, and he like the perfect probably runner to run against Alabama.
I don't know if he got no shake for Alabama defense.
That's what I'm saying. He run you over.
He's a big target.
Run you over. That's what I'm like. I think he's a perfect match. The other one, he do a whole lot of juking instead of getting down here. He like to bounce out a lot.
You said Sermon got hurt?
Yeah, number 8. Yeah, the run back.
Oh, he got hurt. That's what they were saying. Because I got my volume turned off watching.
Yeah.
We got George Kidd said, "What's up, VFL?" Kerry Hooper says,
What's up,
so glad I could be on here watching with true VFLs. How you doing, Kerry?
Appreciate it.
Kid, what's up, kid? That's my big brother right there, George Kidd, baby.
George Kidd the third.
Yeah.
Third.
George Kent said, Fred, lay off the chicken wings.
Look, got that greasy face. Looking like Shaq over there.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper my wings.
Oh, I just had some wings. Stop, lemon pepper.
Yeah, I just had some avocado.
Oh, stop that shit, man.
Chips.
You had some avocado too?
Hey, listen, he had some avocado along with some ribs and some chicken wings.
You smeared the avocado on your
I can't eat like that no more. I can't eat like that.
Something like it was healthy too.
What you say, Big A? What you say it was protein?
Yeah.
He already said I had some avocado this year. You missed the last part of what he said. He's had some this year.
Man, I'm gonna shout out my little nephew, man. He told me to shout him out while I'm doing the show, man. What's up, Gavin? AJ? I know y'all paying attention and watching.
Oh, so they didn't give it to him.
I told you I wouldn't touch that. His feet went in his own with the ball. Okay, what's the call?
It was hard to call that one.
Where they going with this? What's the play? So, is it a bootleg or they gonna run this thing?
Oh, you know they're gonna run it. Come on, Jason.
Hold on. Y'all behind.
Yeah, y'all behind. He done run it in for touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey,
good block. Woo, good block.
What, it was knocked out. I thought that was
Hey, listen.
touchdown.
You see a big word. Number 7 had 54 on the skates back there.
The fullback?
No, the tackle.
Oh, okay.
We're getting some love in the comments section. Archie Moore says, this is so cool. Henry Riddle says,
47.
Number 70. Hey, boy, he got a push, didn't he?
47. That linebacker's supposed to hit that and play it inside.
He was supposed to hit that and play it inside, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was his hole to get.
That was his hole, yeah. I mean, that hip dude got pushed off the ball.
But he took it on straight ahead, Big K. Should have been taking it on with the inside on.
Inside on,
yeah.
But and then get off on him and be right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. So I got somebody asked me about this today, and I hate answering this question, talking about why Alabama's so good for so long. And I'm like, but you notice that they have upperclassmen and they develop their talent. You got people like Najee Harris that sit there and wait their turn. They don't have people going to the portal because they don't play a year or two. They play special teams or they wait their time and they develop and they sit because they know they sit behind NFL players.
Mm-hmm. Well, the other part of that, they've had the same strength and conditioning coach the entire time.
That's another thing. And
that means a lot.
A lot of people don't talk about that. I'm glad you said that because coaches are going to leave because they're so good. You're going to lose an offense, defensive coordinator. They're going to go somewhere else and stink it up like, a lot of them do.
I know where you're going, JC.
Y'all have failed to mention. Y'all have failed to mention that they have the best coach in college football.
Absolutely.
But
that's a given.
But
he went everywhere. He went to LSU. If he was at LSU, they'll be winning right now.
That's true. That's true.
What I'm saying. Like they have the best coach. They get the best players, and when those players commit to Alabama, they know that they have to, act a certain way. So you can't go there acting like, well, I'm 5 stars, so what? No, they got 5 stars there already. So you have to go there, and you have to be willing to wait your turn. It's just like us when we was doing our thing. Everybody had to wait their turn.
That's what I'm saying. But people don't do that anymore. That's why because right now college free agency just started last week.
Yes, it did.
People don't do. Ohio State does that. Clemson does it. Alabama does it. And I wish there's a trend there. The teams that you see in the playoffs, they have people that either because if you're good, you're good. Kids are gonna leave as a junior, but you got these other people who are really, really good, but they wait a year, 2, 3 years sometimes to get their turn and just not bail. Now you got kids transferring 2, 3 times. That's like basketball used to be like a high school.
That messed the program up. That messed the program up. So now, once you're seniors, they flood out, and all your underclassmen on transfer and whatever. Now you got to start all over again, building the program.
Yep.
That's what most of these schools are doing on the SEC.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, the world thinks everybody's gonna be like Alabama and Clemson. That don't work overnight like that.
Don't work overnight. Yeah. That started day one when Coach Saban went to Alabama. It started right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It started right then. They started building the foundation. And from then on, that's why you see the results that they get. They get the best players. They have, one of the best coaches who put them in situations, who know how to adjust, and just put a system together, and the way they practice, the way they go about things and all that is professionalism. So that's why you see them year in and year out doing what they do.
You say, I hate them, but you like, damn, that's a well-coached team. Like, it's been a long time. I'm not going to mention any other teams that's not in that conversation, but it's been a long time since I've seen some teams and like, oh man, that's a well-coached team right there. That's not that elite level teams that we've seen before.
Yeah.
They trust, they know.
Good run.
They see them doing that with other kids. Like, I can wait 2 years because I saw what he did with XYZ. I can wait a year because I seen what he did with these other dudes.
Yep.
Teague is back though.
If Ohio State want to win this game, I'm gonna tell you where Alabama weak at. Their outside linebackers are not that good.
Right.
Their inside backers are good. Outside backers, they're not that good.
Oh no,
You gotta get on the edge, but you gotta deal with their defense ends.
You're right, dudes. Their outside linebackers is probably that's their weak.
That's their weakest link.
Ohio State have to utilize the tight end.
Yep.
So
Nick Saban's defense, the tight end gives him the most problems. Even from when he was at Miami and stuff like.
Clemson got him a couple years ago with your boy. The Clemson tight end ate him up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, they have with that defense where it's structured, they have a problem with the tight end, like double moves or some waggles, stuff like that. Like that gives them problems. Yeah, but back to Alabama and Nick Saban, man. It's just, they just put together well, organized system, man. They got the players coming in every year. Just like Clemson when Dabo got there, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Started getting the top players. They built their facilities right.
Hold on, I'm gonna take you on one. Don't mention Dabo and Nick Saban in the same sentence.
Nah.
Dabo's a huge.
I mean, you gotta give him his props now. You gotta give him his props.
Yeah, I'm not giving him Nick Saban props.
I know what he's saying.
You give him Nick Saban props
players too. That's what he's doing. All the best
players.
Players.
I didn't hear you, Warren. What you say?
I said that's what you're saying is Dabo getting all the best players too. Yep. Alabama getting good players.
But you got to realize something. Clemson benefits from recruiting when it comes to think about it. Florida State is down, Miami down, Florida kind of coming back. But Clemson getting a lot of those Florida State old recruits back in the day, and some of them Tennessee guys that we used to get as well. They don't shut down the borders in South Carolina. We used to get all the top guys out of there. We can't do that anymore because they're balling right now. Yeah. And they'll come into Tennessee and take some of our best players too. They've done it already, right there out of Knoxville area.
Yeah.
There's no way Amari Rodgers and T. Higgins should have been playing for Clemson.
There's no way Trevor Lawrence should have been playing for Clemson.
Exactly.
Butch Jones.
You know what? I was under the impression Trevor Lawrence from Georgia.
He is. But
he grew up a diehard Tennessee fan.
He has family in Tennessee though. I think he was born in Tennessee and moved to Georgia.
Yeah, he moved to Georgia for high school.
Yeah. He moved there for high school. Okay.
From Tennessee.
Yeah.
He loved Peyton. He was a diehard Peyton fan.
They dropped the ball on that one.
They did.
Every time they show that picture of him as a little kid, little big head boy, another little big head boy at the game with Peyton's jersey on.
One that's not named Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
It's like
good catch.
I tell you.
You just said it, didn't you?
I did.
You just said that.
Oh.
You just said it. You just said it.
That's how you beat them, man.
Those outside linebackers, they're not good. They can't cover. They can't cover.
Yeah.
That's their weakest link, the outside linebacker. Right there. Him.
Yep. Got him.
He can't cover.
Why doesn't I don't understand why Saban doesn't do the Belichick thing, because Surtain, nobody's throwing at Surtain. You could just throw that, you can take that out. Why is he not rolling the coverage to the I guess you still gotta
I just said, JC, I just said their outside linebackers are their weakest link. They don't hit them 2 in the plays in a row.
Yeah, but the reason that happens, they're trying to bracket. What's number 2 name?
Olive, yeah.
They're trying to bracket him. So they figured, the linebacker can. I think that was a busted coverage too. I think that middle linebacker is supposed to drop, but he went like he ran out.
Mm-hmm.
They adjusted just like they did against Clemson. They looked a step slow that first drive. They look like they on equal playing.
Yeah. Well, because what they don't saw on film is they see it in the game.
Look at them boys up front though. No, you don't see any penetration in their backfield.
Yeah.
None.
It looked a little.
I told you that running back, man.
Hey, he played that back. I'm telling. That's like what you just said. They got backups. That back that's behind him, he's ready to come show out.
Ready to come show out. Freshman too.
Ooh, that's even better.
They got 5-star players on their squad.
Another note though, that Coach Day, he remind me of Dabble because he every time you listen to him talk, he's speaking cliches. He doesn't ever say a complete. He can't say 2 sentences without saying some kind of cliche or some kind of coach speak saying.
Right.
Where did this dude come from? Because I'm like, when Urban Meyer left, he just like he was. What was he before then?
He was the offensive coordinator.
He was somewhere else before that. Where was he before that?
Who's that? Dave?
Hey, did he come up in the ranks at Ohio State? I can't remember where.
Did he not come from Oklahoma?
I'll look it up.
He might have been one of Stoops, Lincoln, Wake. Was he behind them? Let me look this up.
I'm gonna tell you.
I think he came from Oklahoma. Did he come from Oklahoma?
That sounds about right.
I think he was up on the Saban. I mean, not Saban, but Urban Meyer.
But I think he came there from
Boston College, Philadelphia Eagles in 2015, San Francisco quarterback coach, San Francisco 49ers quarterback coach in 2016. 2017, he was co-OC. 2018, he was the acting head coach and offensive coordinator. In 2019, he was a coach. Before that, it was Temple. He was a grad assistant in Florida. He wasn't at Oklahoma, it doesn't say.
Right. He was at Ohio State as the offense coordinator and assistant head coach, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Up under who? Urban Meyer?
He's not going to be there long. He'll be back in the NFL in 3 years.
Who?
He's leaving.
Man, he ain't leaving.
He just came from the NFL. He's
going back. Ain't no job there for him.
Ain't no jobs there. What?
Man, there's too many good offense coordinators in the league now. Let's go get them jobs.
How many of them get skipped over? Eric Bieniemy, like they.
I don't think Eric Bieniemy really wanted to leave. To tell you the truth, because I mean, he can wait. Just like Josh McDaniel, he stayed and waited. Like you got to make sure you got the right job.
Cleveland job. I don't think he wanted.
Hey man,
I think he was just gonna take a job to be taking it. I think he would have taken that Cleveland job just because of. Like you see the talent and whatever they had. I think he wanted that one.
Right. Well,
hey guys, this is just in right here. Alabama is gonna hire Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator.
What?
Yeah.
Bill
O'Brien. Oh, so they're gonna lose 2 games.
Who's going to hire Bill O'Brien?
Alabama.
Man, they finna.
They're gonna lose 2 games.
They finna win it for the next 5 years.
Wow. Yeah.
They've been winning for the next 5 years, man.
Wow.
Bill O'Brien is somebody one from Texas.
He was Texas head coach.
Man, I had trouble playing against him, man. Like he had you confused. Like it was hard with him and Brady, man. It was hard.
He had his own team confused in Houston, though.
You know what? They offense is good though.
Yeah.
They offense gave you problems.
Yeah.
But Bill O'Brien is a hell of a coach. A hell of a play caller. I'm telling you now.
Listen, imagine what that's gonna do for recruiting. When you recruiting quarterbacks and running backs, offensive line.
Man, look at that. Alabama always get New England's play callers.
Yep.
Always.
Let me ask y'all the question.
Always.
Great offensive play call.
Offensive coordinator Dave Ball, that's at Buffalo now. Where you think he came from originally? New England.
Let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
he was at Alabama before he went back into the league. Right.
Woo, wide open.
Have y'all watched Houston play in the last 3-4 years? His players, J.J. Watt, all these, they cussed this dude out till he left because of his decision.
Listen on, JC.
I know what he used to do 10 years ago.
He's an asshole of a coach now. I'm telling you.
That's not going to work with high school kids, with college kids.
I mean, of course he's going to be different because you know what I'm saying?
No, he's not going to be different.
Because he ain't the head coach. It's Nick Saban's team.
I'm telling you.
And none of them coaches, he's been
when I played with the Patriots,
he said, I coached at the Patriots. I know what it takes to be successful. He ain't changing for no high school kid.
But he don't have to.
For Nick Saban, or he ain't going to be there.
Saban is doing that. He don't have to go there and be a head coach.
He can't be Nick Saban in Nick Saban's spot. Well, he won't be there.
Nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is that he don't have to go there and be a head coach. Nick Saban has that under control. All he got to go there and just call plays.
Yeah, that's it.
Offense right.
Yeah.
Dave Ball did it. They all come from Dave Ball, O'Brien, Josh McDaniels. They all come from the Patriots. All of them.
I know.
And I'm trying to tell you, they play calling system and the way they think, man, is crazy. The way they come up with new concepts and all that is crazy.
It's crazy when they working with Bill Belichick. That shit ain't work when they left Bill Belichick.
What are you talking about?
They work in college.
How?
Because Nick Saban doing the same thing he do in up there.
Don't put Nick Saban in a category.
Listen, do you know where Nick Saban came from? Nick Saban came from Bill Belichick.
Hold up, Deuce. Look at Buffalo. Look at Buffalo this year alone. The last 2 years was Buffalo.
They come from Buffalo.
Who?
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Dave Ball is the offense coordinator for Buffalo. He came from the Patriots. He went back to college with Alabama. He was there with Alabama. He left Alabama, went back into the league, and he was with the Bills now. He was there with Cleveland. Like he's been around. Like these dudes are like I don't want to use the word genius. You cannot say that it's not going to work. You can't say that. All right, watch. Alabama will win again for the next 5 years.
Just like I told you, Harden and Westbrook wouldn't work last year. That shit ain't gonna work neither.
Okay, that's just because their egos got in the way.
And Bill O'Brien has a horrible ego.
Well, all I can say is
he can't do that at Alabama.
He can't do that.
He ain't gonna be able to. Nick Saban don't take that from nobody.
You know who told Nick Saban to hire Bill O'Brien? You know who told him that?
Yeah, I know who told him that.
Belichick. They like this. Belichick and Nick Saban are like this.
Belichick not gonna be there with him every day while he trying to coach there.
He don't need to be there with him every day, Jeff. That man got experience. That man done won Super Bowl.
Hold on.
Stop it.
No, you stop it. It ain't gonna work.
Listen, JC,
man, you got to put.
It might not work in the NFL, but it's gonna work in college.
Don't you start that co-signing?
No. I ain't co-signing because Nick Saban. Nick Saban don't take that from nobody.
Nick Saban.
It ain't been a coach that came through that to talk.
Tuesday, you be like, yeah, it is Tuesday. Don't start that shit, man.
Look, man.
Listen,
JC.
Any coach that's been in Alabama will tell you one thing: Nick Saban run that show. You don't run that show.
Why do you think I'm saying it's not gonna work? I know this already.
Okay. So who's the offense coordinator for Alabama right now?
Steve Sarkisian. So let's table this conversation.
Where did he come from?
He came from USC. He came from Atlanta.
Okay, let's dial it up. Look that up right quick. See where
I know where he came from.
Look and see where everywhere that he's been. Look it up.
I know where he's been already.
Where? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. I guarantee there's some correlation in that. I guarantee you some correlation in it.
He was the head coach of USC. Then he was the OC in Atlanta.
Okay.
He was the head coach at Washington.
I think he was at Washington too.
Yeah, in Washington. Bill Bel. It wasn't nowhere Bill Belichick was.
I guarantee he was somewhere under that tree. I guarantee you.
So you guarantee that? You guarantee that?
I may be wrong, but I guarantee you somewhere under that tree.
I'm looking it
got
up.
fired to Belichick. I guarantee you.
Pete Carroll.
You went to the same middle school,
Carroll, right? Pete Carroll.
So he good.
He was at Alabama in 2016. Oh, and then he went to Atlanta and back at Alabama. Before that, he was Washington, USC, Oakland Raiders, USC, and he played at BYU.
Oakland Raiders. Who was the head coach of Oakland Raiders?
It was 2004.
So here's the connection. Bill Belichick
was the coach?
When he was at BYU.
That was, O'Callahan was the coach then at the Raiders 2004.
Well, you reaching right now. You need to stop. You reaching hard right now.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Just stop.
That Alabama hiring Bill O'Brien as their offensive coordinator. Dude, like
You already know that.
you see what they did this year? They finna put up way more than that. Watch.
Who's going to be their quarterback next year?
Watch what I tell you.
Who's their quarterback next year?
Alabama.
They got one coming.
Norv Turner was the coach when Sarkisian was at the Raiders.
Norv Turner. Okay. Norv Turner is a great mind. He's a great mind. Like he's a great offensive
You
coordinator.
know dang on well Nick ain't hiring this man for no reason. He know what he's doing.
He know what he doing.
He
Nick don't hire nobody he can't control.
all they do is pull.
He don't hire nobody he can't control.
But the thing about it is, look, he run his team professionally. So if you play offense, whatever, you got to do what that man say.
So I'm gonna be the only one.
If you don't do what he say, and he can't get the best out of you, they sit you to the side and say you're not ready, and they put in the next person that can do it.
Alabama's fixing to score.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you, like, look, man.
We're not talking about that no more, Big. We about you said okay. We gonna take that.
So it's 3-by-1. It goes screen. You see that? You see that type play right there? They finna do that all next year. All next year. They going out. They finna get the next Tyreek Hill, and they gonna run that type play all next year. Watch. Screens, bubbles, all that next year. They going back 5 years in a row. Wow.
So you gonna do this for two
All right.
hours?
So I'm not trying to toot Alabama horn. I'm just like the rest of the SEC need to catch up. Like he keep getting a step over everybody. Like why? There's a whole lot of good offensive coordinators out there, good coaches out there that can like battle Nick Saban. Like they not. It's like they don't want to go do it.
You got to hit that hole, man. Listen, dog. Hey, listen. I don't know if y'all watching this game like I'm watching it, but number 20 need to get out of the game. He's not good at linebacker. I don't watch him miss about 4 tackles. Man, listen here. You got to come in there and hit that. That dude is coming down here. Watch him. Watch him in the hole. It's going to open up. You and him. You got to make that play, bro. Come get him. What you waiting on?
Well, he just came out there, big dude. That dude,
What is he, safety?
Number 20, the linebacker. Come get him. Listen,
Reduce. Hold on.
He was standing still, bro. He didn't move his feet. You can't stand still.
What you saying? He should have hit the gap early.
Yeah, he should have hit the gap.
You were blocking the head like they didn't make it. They didn't move the line of scrimmage at all. Not even a little bit.
Listen, JC, they had to move the line of scrimmage. When you saw that they were running as a linebacker, you should be moving your feet forward. You know it's run. Don't. He's standing still. He's doing it again right now. Why you standing still?
Yeah,
You didn't see 65 right
He's supposed to climb. He's supposed to climb. He's supposed to straight.
You see number 65 right there. It ain't like you had a clear shot to him. 65 was right.
He's supposed to straight. If he's straight, he all right.
If he had straight, he'd have been there.
You saw him.
If he's straight, then he's
JC.
right in the hole.
Watch him right here.
No,
He's stood there. So you mean to tell me you're going to let him chip block somebody, then come to you up the field and block you?
I'm just saying it was.
Nah, but
Come on, man.
But hold on. Now
He don't help. He helped out on the tackle.
to that linebacker's credit, right? He got to watch out for a pop pass, right? So he's holding, so he can't just come automatically.
I get it, but when you read high hats, you ought to know it's run. You feel what I'm saying?
High hats is play.
I mean, I'm sorry. When you read low hats, you know it's run. He's stepping forward. Listen, if he come out the line and he go here first, and he helping on the block here, then he gonna come out the block to get to you. You ain't done your job as a linebacker. That means you ain't done nothing. You ain't moved, bro. You got to move your feet.
You're right, but the one they probably told him you have to watch for the pop pass.
But
there's no pop pass to the lineman going forward. There's no pop pass to the lineman going forward. When you run a pop pass, you got your linemen are going backwards. They're pass blocking at that point.
I'm not talking about
playing a little slow. I think that's why he's playing a little slow. He's a little hesitant. That's like Tennessee when our goal line, right? They had the ends double coral the tight end. Like I can't foul from him. I got to sit back and he may go out. Like I got to guard him. You know, so that's like the Auburn game. When we played Auburn, we had the goal line stand. I wasn't really much involved in the goal line stand because I was worried about not letting him get out and make the pop pass and catch the touchdown. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting knocked out the ball, but I'm trying to, I'm guarding him. So that's my responsibility. So it make you timid.
That was us down there doing all the dirty work down there. Yeah, down the inside, the three down there.
Y'all doing that. Y'all having big fun, letting your ears pin back and go. I got to cover this tight end out right off the ball, and as soon as I attack him, I know he gonna get out and beat me.
On the same
JC,
Warren, you know,
I'm going.
Warren.
JC, I'm going. I'm coming straight down here. I ain't forget the pass. I'm going.
Right. That's why I had to cover the tight end. Yeah.
I'm going.
Terry had to cover the tight end. Right. We sitting there like y'all just having big fun. I'm like we get knocked out the ball. Like I gotta guard you. That's why I'm like this. You know? I'm not gonna get beat. We sit here, I'm like, we got a third down. I cannot get beat on this.
Yeah.
You drive me to the end zone. I'm gonna latch on you, not let you out on your route. You know?
Hey man, listen, Big Cat. That was a fun one right there though. That goal line stand was fun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was fun for y'all. I'm over there. Shit.
I got to go over the top a couple times, 3 plays in a row. Come over the top.
Because that whole stadium was all Auburn. Right behind us in that corner, we were on the hash.
Yep.
Corner of Tennessee fans right there.
Yep.
And that was like, it was 2 sections of Tennessee fans, and that was one of them. And the other one was way up. But they were right behind us.
And they were loud, too.
They were loud.
They were loud, too.
Hey, Billy, was that the game that you told me you was making a bologna sandwich trying to guard Shaun Ellis's backside running for a touchdown? Is that the game?
Play action.
Hey, he was running so slow, man. I'm trying.
Hold on. I need to set the record straight on this.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you set the record straight, let me say something. Because I don't know what had happened before that weird chase. I was tired. I just came out the game. I was sitting on the knee. I was watching. When you ran past me, I'm like, damn, it's taking Cat a long time. Because we had chased the ball down there before that.
That's why I get ready to say.
That's why I knew something had happened.
Yeah. What's going to have broke that long run.
That's right.
Rusty Williams or whatever, he broke that long run. It was like, how many yards he got down there? It was like 70-some yards, whatever he broke. And I'm running. We all chasing him, running. I dove in, and I got in on the tackle. I was in on the tackle. Chased all the way down there. And the very next play, now I'm not that slow. Y'all know. The very next play, they ran the shovel pass, CT hit it. I caught it. I was like, I got to go. Broke a tackle. That messed my stride up when I had to break that tackle. And it was just word like, come on, Cat, just keep running.
The sideline on my
then I hear everybody like, pitch it to me. Pitch it to me. Give me the ball. You going too slow. Like, I'm keeping this ball.
There you go. On camera again. There you go. Deuce, there you go.
Excuse me. I did.
No, you good, man. You good. I remember trying to say that on camera on national TV.
Who knows what's gonna come out my mouth sometime?
Alabama took one of Baltimore Raven plays right there.
You saw that play?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Hey, listen. On that big run, you think the defensive end is supposed to blitz peel? Well, it ain't no blitz though. It's not a blitz. So that's on the cornerback. That's all on him.
Well,
you got to go with him.
You know what? with the end.
That's a hell of a
Right.
play, though, man.
That's a nice play call.
How you got to play that?
Oh, I played it. Be
You
disciplined.
got to go to the mesh point, right? You got to attack the mesh point, and that makes the quarterback have to decide whether he wants to give it or pull it, and then the end can decide if he go give it. I'm gonna hit the, he could fall off and hit the running back, or he could fall off and hit the quarterback, right? If you just go at the quarterback, he go give it. If you just go at the running back, he go take it out and go around. So you got to go like at both of them to make that quarterback decide which one. He have to think now. Should I give it to him? Or should I pull it? Right. So you got to put some type of indecisiveness on him. Y'all know when teams used to run that option and all that crap against us, it would never work. It would never work because we wasn't worried about the faking stuff. We gonna tear your head off.
Hey man, y'all see what Alabama doing right now? On that play, you see what they did?
Yeah.
They couldn't. They can't play like a robber with the linebackers, and they picking up everything coming across the middle.
Yeah, they bracketing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They bracketing.
He come inside, linebacker taking him. He go outside, straight in the corner, got him.
Yeah, they passing
it off. Huh?
What's in your cup, man?
Man, I'm in the hotel room, man. I ain't got much.
That's wrong. Oh, he should have kept running inside. Like, you're not gonna be able to make a living running the ball up the middle against Alabama. You can't, because they have 3-4 principles. Like, it's going to be hard to just run the ball up the middle.
Mm-hmm. Good throwaway.
What I think Ohio State is not doing, they're not using enough RPOs and
yeah.
Considering
the fact that the outside linebackers are not that good, they should be using more RPO.
Right. He should be running, getting on the edge. Even when he pass, he should start taking off running.
Yep.
I think they look very.
I'm pretty sure they double spine him on both sides. One spot.
Well, here's the thing. I think he's still injured too, Big Cat. I think he ain't 100%.
Yeah. Some point he got to tuck that ball.
Blitz outside. That's a zone. That's a zone blitz. Throw it.
Yeah.
Who coughing over there? Who's that coughing?
Catch. See, that was a tough throw, but I mean, that was double coverage. So that lets you know that Alabama is on top of their route running. Like they on top of it.
Get that. I don't know which one of y'all on here coughing, man. Who did that?
That was me. I was choking.
That's 2-by-1. The back offset to
see what you say.
Side. So 3-by-1.
Whoa.
Yeah. Both teams been doing that a lot. They both been moving and stuff at the same time and stuff. Yeah.
He missed him.
Hey, listen, but Big Cat, he got to be able to see that blitz coming. Because he should have went right back where his guy was. He should have put the ball a lot faster coming out.
They probably had a swiper going in that area though.
They did, because the linebacker came over. He should have hit that thing right back beside. Man, look, that tight end came on that block right there. That's what the hole was, because he kicked out. He should have bent it back outside.
So what the chances you think Urban Meyer going to Jacksonville and he picked Fields for the number 1 pick?
Hero.
What you think?
I don't know, man.
I know, yeah.
He perfect for that system, so he like to run. He perfect for it.
He is. He perfect for it.
There's 0 chance he's gonna pick Justin Fields.
I just don't see.
Listen, get rid of the ball right now. Yeah. What was he doing? Like, listen. No, listen, man. He had a curl route. That curl route he's supposed to throw it to because that's where the blitz came from. That's your high read. You got to read that high read.
It's 3-by-1, offset weak.
You're playing zone now.
Back is open.
Zone blitz.
Warren, what you talking about over there, man? Because this guy's them two right there. What's up, Warren?
What's going on, JC? I don't know what they talking about, man, but I see it.
My 2 little nieces and nephews talking.
Now that right there's a late hit. I think that's go slow their rush down. Refs go probably start calling that now.
Nah, that was he had 1 step, man. That was good. Oh,
Yeah, but you don't get that. You don't get that one step no more in
you
college.
don't get 2 steps no more. They'll give him a step. Let me see this again. What? Yeah, he took the step. That's good.
Let's see what Ohio State defense gonna come up with.
And he pushed it.
Oh, he's still hurting.
But yeah, he pushed out like that was perfect.
He's still hurting.
That's why he's not running. He don't want to get hit.
Yep.
That's what it is.
That Clemson dude from Clemson put that
They
hand.
want to win. I mean, they need to start going to a 2 quarterback system.
Who I forgot who got the ball first. Alabama got the ball first.
Alabama. I don't know. Yeah, I think Alabama got it first.
Yeah, they'll get it first, second half.
At least they get this. Yeah, they get the second half kickoff. They need to stop right here though. If they don't get a stop right here, they're putting themselves in a bad spot.
Right here, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
You gotta understand, like Ohio State, they playing for like the deep passes and all that, but they just going check downs and
Ohio State,
a little short route.
they better start worrying about that damn run and worry about that quarterback play action shit.
and that's to my point earlier. It's not like Najee Harris gonna go 80 yards on you. He's on 53 is all this carry. I'll play that run more so and let him. He's just gonna have to. We're gonna have to figure that out. I'm not gonna stack the box on that.
You just play the C gap.
But
They
bounce. Bringing up one of
bounce everything.
Like I said, with those 2 deep safeties, they were getting 5, 6, 7, 8 yards a pop when they had those 2 safeties just backing out.
Yeah. For me, I just run. I run fire zone all game long.
Foul zone cover 3 with overload blitz.
Overload blitz, fire zone all day long.
That's why I used to beat you in Madden all the time, though.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, you taking shots.
You
taking real shots over there, JC.
The only one used to beat me in Madden was
You taking real shots, JC.
Worm, no, I couldn't beat
The
Worm.
only one used to beat me in the game was
No way you couldn't beat Worm because Worm cheated.
Worm used
You
to
got
make
cheat codes for everything. No,
That's the only one who used to beat me.
Worm got cheat codes.
Listen, drop the 6. Look, here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and he know it too. I know he know it. He got a cheat code.
That's why I know y'all couldn't beat me because I used to get the tips from Big Rat.
With the little stick right here.
I used to get the tips from Big Rat. That's how
Yep.
y'all can beat me.
I did play that Worm in Madden, man.
Just, hey, man, dude, that's
What
it.
about that 98 man Worm where you run you had that formation where you run them corner routes. Remember that?
Hey,
I got a whole
Cowboys, and you just run that route all game long. Michael Irvin, who else was that? And we used to play what, 98 NBA Live 98.
now that's a whole different ball game there. That live, whew.
Hold up. I have a question for y'all. Any of y'all got any of the college football old video games sitting around? I bought them from.
Nah, you can't get mine, man. I still got it.
I got them somewhere. I got to find them.
Somebody, hey, the 14 for every system is, I think, going for like 300 right now.
Yeah, that's minimum. That's rock bottom.
Yeah, that's like minimum.
I got all of my old Madden games. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I got all the old ones, like the whole runner. All right, what's up?
College football, everybody used to play with Nebraska.
Woo! Oh yeah, when I had Lawrence Phillips, I had number 1.
Yeah, that's it.
To run through people.
Nebraska, everybody's run option all the whole time.
Yeah, they running the
There you
Raven.
go, fumble, got on it.
Hey, that's the Raven playbook,
What I
right?
just said, Deuce? I just said 5 zones. Didn't I say 5 zones?
5 zone.
Yeah.
Overload blitz.
Well, that one over. They loaded to the strong side. From the other
Right
side.
now, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 5 zone. That's it. 5 zone.
They pulled to 55. Listen, 55 was giving it away that he was going right anyway. He had to open his leg up. He opened his foot up already to show you he was going that way.
Man, college football should be allowed to pick the ball up and run. I don't understand. They need to get rid of that rule.
They need to fix that. You're right.
That's a terrible rule. That's a horrible rule.
Stop worrying about the run and don't let the play action kill you.
Yeah.
That's
If
it.
it was me as a D lineman, I am not playing around. I'm trying to get the quarterback.
That's why he hired Bill O'Brien, because he know he have to get away from the
You
play.
bringing that shit, you back to that again.
That's what I'm trying to tell
You
you.
gonna talk about Bill O'Brien all night.
Hey, Big Cat.
Bill O'Brien ain't done shit. You gonna talk about Bill O'Brien all night.
Touchdown. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
2-3 years ahead. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a different type of play action with him.
Look, they're gonna run a dial play. That's why Bill O'Brien is gonna coach it next year, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Look, I played against. I had to go against that man for years, and like that dude put a lot of stress on you. I know that.
That's pass interference right there.
Yeah.
What?
He still should have caught that ball. Like this, like
Could have caught that, but that's pass interference right there.
yeah, catch that.
What? Fake gun? What was that? Fake gun?
No, he grabbed him.
God, see that?
He grabbed him.
You gotta catch that ball, Scott.
Sure hope he ain't no senior.
Yeah. My son, I've been working with a wide receiver.
That's the first one look at right there.
That is a touchdown.
Ooh, okay.
Told you, man. And they need to start running up the middle. Need to run up the middle. One thing about like saving and all that, like they gonna make sure they set the edge. They gonna have the force. Like they big on force. Setting edges, force, run that thing.
Upfield. Look at that. You see that? JC? The same thing with number 8. He did not move his feet. He watched the lineman help out with a help block on the tackle, and then moved up to the linebacker. He came off, helped with the tackle, and moved up to the linebacker. You don't block 2 people on one play, and you didn't move your feet. If you get blocked like that as a linebacker, that means you did not move your feet. You got to move your feet.
I keep going back to this Deuce.
Like butter.
He has a tag that he has to watch for the pop pass.
I know, I feel you, but listen, dog. If they coming down here to the goal line, you better come.
Oh, you down? I mean, they gonna give you that same action. Quarterback can pull it, and he's reading you. If you don't move, he gonna get it. If he moves, he gonna hit the pop pass. Well, I guarantee you it's gonna play out in this game. Wow.
I'd much rather him hit the pop pass than for the dude to run right at me and I'm standing still.
Well, yeah, you're right. But them linemen supposed to cover up for that, though.
I feel you, but they not. That means you're supposed to come here.
George Kidd says Teague, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I guess that's the running back.
Another one.
That's another one we got to let go.
Master T. Yeah, I remember when he signed coming out of Tennessee, too.
That's another one we don't got let get out of state. That don't make sense.
Wasn't Antron from Murfreesboro?
Yep, Gerald Griffin.
Riverdale. Murfreesboro, Riverdale.
Mickey Allen.
Mickey didn't go to Murfreesboro. Was he from Murfreesboro?
Murfreesboro. And what's one from Murfreesboro, too?
Jasper, I thought.
Jasper.
Yeah.
From Chattanooga area.
Jasper, okay.
Mickey's from
Jermaine Copeland. Where's Jermaine Copeland from?
Harriman.
Right.
Best hands on the team.
Yeah, well, besides mine.
Hold on, Mickey is from
Besides yours.
Besides my hands. Y'all know I was killing that tight end when I first got there.
I don't remember you ever touching the football field on the offensive side.
Al came and told me, he was like, boy, you know they gonna move you to tight end.
You better stop catching it.
You gotta start catching that ball like that. I started dropping everything. Knock the ball down.
Hey, you ought to saw me in the first. They always put you in position when you first get there, try to try you out in places.
Yeah.
Man, they put me at tight end, man. I was like, hold on, why they got me at tight end?
Yeah.
Man, I would start dropping every pass every day, man. They throw somebody hit me in the face, boom. I ain't trying to catch nothing.
I played tight end in high school. That's the thing. Like I played in high school. So when I got it for them recruit me, they know I can whatever. So
I would try to get hit.
Me, I'm like, they really trying to move. When he said that, I like, man, I'm not trying to play tight end in college.
Can you imagine trying to get hit by all y'all?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I was catching everything from Peyton, snagging.
Got you too.
The Al came on and like, boy, if you want to play tight end, you keep catching them balls like you doing.
You know, Jeremy Bates was throwing you the ball at that time. Quit playing, man. You know
it was Peyton. It was Peyton.
No.
You remember my freshman year, I couldn't participate. I was ineligible. Yeah. So you remember we used to get kicked out of practice. You remember me, B-Boy, Ray Knott used to get kicked out of practice.
Y'all moved Sean Bryson the linebacker though.
When they moved that was before they moved to fullback, right? They tried him at linebacker first, and they put him at fullback.
The linebacker Bryson was missing every tackle and everything. He wasn't
That's just like Dominique Stevens. Dominique Stevens was a running back.
Look,
hey, listen, hold on. I won't say this. OL too. Hey,
hold on. That's my Gabby boy. Let me say this. This is me. That's my Gabby boy. Okay. That spring, I ain't gonna try to make nobody mad, but that was the best running back we had that spring. Before
he was.
Hey, hold on. Let me. He your homeboy, and I'm gonna say this. He was a running back until he ran up on Deuce.
Yeah. I remember that. When he got hit by Deuce that day, I was like, oh shit.
I remember.
Like everything changed then.
The fumbling
he fumbled the ball. That what got it. Yeah.
He was the only one over there that could play another position like that. But
yeah, he was the only one. Yeah.
The spring of '98, that was the best looking running back we had over there spring of '98.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, you had T. Hen, you had
J. Lou.
I know who was over there. No, ain't no disrespect. I know who was there.
Everybody keep forgetting about Ontario Smith.
Yeah, Smith.
Year after that, though. Yeah, that was after that.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, Smith was a dog. Like, man,
he was a beast.
I remember in the league playing against him with Minnesota. I was happy he was there. He made it there.
But,
he gave you problems, man. Running back.
Marvin Klein says best defensive VFLers ever, and South Carolina in the house. He says.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just saw that Jones that pass right there, huh?
Yeah. What's up, Marvin? What's up, Klein? That's our track brother right there. What's up, Marvin?
Marvin, what's good, brother?
Marvin, yeah.
Damn, it's still 11 minutes in the second quarter?
Man,
listen, dog. You can look at their lines like they splits, bro, and tell what they about to run. How do you not look at their splits on the outside and tell what they about to run? The wide receivers. You can look at where they from, how close they are to the line of scrimmage. I mean, how close they are from the sideline and everything. All that bunt stuff, they trying to get the ball in somebody's hand quick on bubble screens and all that type of stuff.
That's it. Like, I don't understand how they don't know, like, when they finna get the edge.
Yeah.
When they outnumbered. That's how Alabama go off. They go off numbers, right? They outnumbered. Look to the left. They outnumbered.
Exactly. That linebacker going in that hole right there, he outnumbered.
You gotta be able to stay balanced at all costs.
Exactly.
It's like playing against like the Wildcat back when they used to run that crap in the league. Even though with Lamar Jackson now, like for Buffalo, for them to win that game, they got to stay balanced on both sides, regardless of the formation. They got to motion out and stay balanced. That's the only way they're gonna be able to stop Lamar Jackson in that running game. Watch. Every time Alabama run the ball, they got numbers to that side. Watch.
But you know why, though? Because, again, that safety not the box. That safety's got to worry about the receivers on the outside.
Yeah, because they do take them deep shots. So he honoring that.
They don't trust their cornerbacks one-on-one with
Watch right now. See the motion? They finna run right. Yep. Screen.
Right out the backfield. Look at that.
That was a hell of a play.
That was a hell of a play.
That was a hell of a play,
that was a hell of a play.
That's too much shit going on.
And listen, and Ohio State's weakness is they middle linebackers. Them boys.
That middle linebacker wasn't gonna stop that.
That's
too much going on. Look at that. Like
I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, if the two middle linebackers
the dude came in motion, he bubbled out like a screen, and then they threw the pass back to the other person. Come on.
Look who got him though, Big Cat. Look who got him. Number 32 got him, man to man. That's his guy. He didn't get there.
This is like a screen.
He got his eyes in the backfield. He spoke. That's the guy.
That's a wheel route without having a receiver on the outside.
I know.
The wheel route without having that receiver.
That's the responsibility of the middle linebacker. That's his guy to run with.
Look in that group text and you'll see what Ohio State's problem is. I can't say it on here.
I saw it. I saw it.
How you look at the text?
Right there.
How you look at the text?
No,
I
you ain't.
saw it.
What?
This is another group.
That's when Caldwell told you to blitz pill.
Bliss Pill, yeah, Bliss Pill.
Oh, blitz! It wasn't no blitz pill in that.
No, it wasn't none of that one.
He had to play the run. He had to honor the run. That motherfucker, he was too late. There wasn't no blitz pill in that. But shit, he would got to beat either way.
Gosh.
Man, I don't like the type of like the Ravens was doing that this past weekend.
That's what I'm saying. They doing the Ravens playbook
They
right now.
doing that, and I'm like, man, that is crazy.
The Ravens running the playbook because they got somebody that can run a wildcat but can throw the ball. Like they got one extra person because they don't have a decoy out there. They got
accounted for
a wildcat.
But you gotta understand, like they doing all this misdirection counter plays. Like they putting guards to the left, and then the other guard pulling to the right, and then he take off, run up the middle. Like the linebacker is confused. Like he don't know what's what. Like it's like you got to read the lineman. They pulling your rulers to do this. Like they stressing your rules against you. You know, so they making you like have to double think yourself in a game when that's illegal, right? You got to play what you see, right? So if I'm seeing this, I got to see that, and then all of a sudden they come back with this. Like it's like.
See, that's discipline.
Oh.
That's why they gotta let the D line play ball.
They can't right, Worm. They can't hostage the D line. You just gotta let them go. You have to let them go. Forget, I got a two gap him this way. He pull. I gotta play here. Yeah, get penetration. Penetration kills all that.
We understand what that means. Tell these other folks explain to other folks what that means because everybody over here know what you're talking about. Explain what that means to folks that don't know football.
Well, first, I mean, they handicap you almost in the defense. So certain plays, right? You like, okay, well, you have to two gap this lineman, right, and play A gap, B gap, or D gap, C gap, right? And then
you take it right up so you can go left or right.
If you go left or right, you late on the pass rush. That's why play action works a lot.
Yeah,
right? Because the lineman has to honor the run and be able and do his two gap. Right? Or some teams may have one gap and they play that and they get jammed up and grabbed, right? So now they can't rush, right? So the thing is, like, these defense coordinators, they handicap the D-line. Like, you can't do that. You have to let your linemen play what they see and go. Get in the backfield. The way the game is now with all this trickery, what's the best thing to make up trickery? To mess up trickery. Being direct. Right. Like get off the ball, get in the backfield.
Exactly.
Like, you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it all that faking and all. You're going to mess it up. So
you
now
you shut up the running lanes too.
Right. You flip it on them, and now you put the stress on the quarterback. Should I give it? Should I not give it?
And then your linebackers and DBs can rally to the ball.
And they can rally to the ball. They scrape off you. They scrape off you. Right? Like Al, Raynaud, Emo. That's what, man, they able to scrape off me, Jeff, Worm, CT. They was able to scrape off of us, because we got in the backfield. That was a
good point. I wanted you to explain that because when you said it, I'm like, that's what you got to make somebody make a decision. But speaking football talk, somebody like the regular. I want you to explain that to make everybody else understand what that meant because that was
right. Because if you hesitate, if you playing D line.
He who hesitates is lost, fool. You know that.
You hesitate, you lost, right? And it's a lot of great defensive linemen, but the system scraps you.
Mm-hmm.
System scrap you, right? Because I want you to two gap this person.
People hate that, man.
Right. So I gotta wait for you to come off the ball and hit me, and then I gotta contact you. Then I gotta decide which way the ball go. Mm-hmm. Like he done put all his momentum and force into me now. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for me to like get him back on the second level, like pushing him back on the offensive second level to jam up the run and all that other stuff.
Like, it's almost like you catching every time, right?
Catching.
You catch it. Instead of firing, you catch it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like when I went to the league, right? with the Jets, like played 3. I pretty much played 3-4 my whole career. You know what I'm saying? And the years that I did play 4-3, I made Pro Bowls out of them. You know what I'm saying? But I pretty much played 3-4 my whole entire career. And that's not the best defense for a defensive line. It's not. Like it's you spend you're an offensive lineman playing defensive line. That's what you are.
So you know what Brooks used to say? He's like, we're not crash test dummies. We're not standing there. He like pick a gap and go. Like
pick a gap and go. Make a decision. Go. Yeah. Right. Because the linebackers, they flowing, and if you hesitant and you like, well, you messing them up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You messing them up.
Well, how would they came free though? Why you moving?
Hey, listen, hey JC. So when you scraping as a linebacker or even a safety, how I had to scrape, because I played more like a linebacker. When you scraping,
it's 33, man.
You got to figure out which way he's gonna go. But if he goes one way, you better go the other.
You gotta go the other. Yeah,
you better go the other.
It's common sense. It's common sense. If
I was a linebacker when I came,
if me as a linebacker, right, I have B gap.
Yeah.
If you attack go A, you better go B.
You better go B.
I know this.
It's gonna be somebody hitting that B gap. He gone.
Yeah, and if me as a linebacker, I know my defense lineman supposed to have, A gap, but he get trapped in the B gap, so I'm gonna fall into the A gap.
Exactly.
Like, you make each other right. You make each other.
You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing when you're scraping? You playing running back, basically.
You playing running back. You
playing running back.
The holes for him.
Exactly. Why you saying that? Because I was a linebacker in high school. I came to Tennessee as a linebacker.
I know.
Nah, we just reiterating the game. We talking about the game. That's it.
Yeah.
This is how you're supposed to play that shit.
Oh.
Like when you as a defensive lineman, you cannot have room for hesitation. That's why I hate the 3-4. I think the 3-4 defense stunted my career in the league. And I feel like that when you put your defensive line in a situation where he got to read like a quarterback.
Hey, man, you had a hell of a career, though. I'm just going to say that.
Right. Let's cut that.
You had a hell of a career, all right?
Stop playing.
I'm going to keep it 100. You had a hell of a career.
Oakland, though. That's why he kept looking at Oakland with them googly eyes, wanting to go play D-line in Oakland.
Yeah.
Who?
You?
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, JC, I remember being on the telephone with him when he was trying to figure out where he was going that last year.
Yeah.
Well, you might have been in Puerto Rico because, when that was about the time when I got
It was around the time.
Yeah.
It was around the time. So it was.
So he going to New England.
Yeah, man.
I can't come.
If I could do that whole situation, situation over again, I never would have had surgery. First of all, during the lockout, I never would have had surgery. I had hip surgery. I tore my labrum in my hip. I've been playing with that for like 3 years, right? And didn't really know. They wouldn't tell me whatever. So I've been playing with a torn labrum in my hip. And I never forget the day that it happened because it happened in the Tennessee game. We played Tennessee Titans. And it was a dirty play, whatever. So after the game, I couldn't move. But by the time Wednesday came, I was fresh as buzz. I'm like, I can move and everything now. You know what I'm saying? But how I noticed when I was run, every time I run, it was like, when you have a flapper, when you put the flapper in your bike in the wheel, I go like that. That's how I felt. That's how I knew something was wrong, right? And I would go get tests and all that. They act like they couldn't find that wrong, whatever. So I'm like, shit, we having a good season. We got Brett Favre. I'm like, we may go to Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just toughed it out. Kept playing. Then, sometimes that flat would come down and it would do that and it would go back up and it would be smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But if I could do that all over again, I wouldn't have surgery and I would have went to Kansas City. If I can do that all over.
Hey, JC.
If I go to Kansas City.
When we were talking to him, it came down to Kansas City, the Raiders, and the Patriots. I remember telling him, I said, you want to go to the Super Bowl or you want to get paid? Right. I want you to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
How about you go to New England?
Right. New England go, I got more money in New England and I was had a better chance to go to the Super Bowl, but to prolong my career, Kansas City was the best option.
But hold on, Big Cat. You were talking about retiring that year anyway. Cause we were having them conversations. Like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna play one more year or not.
My goal was 15.
Okay.
If I go to Kansas City,
I think you might have played more longer than anybody on our squad. Anybody that came out that 2018, you played longer than.
Yeah. Well, I ain't like when Dion they beat us in the Super Bowl. I ain't like him getting the goddamn
getting the championship. Oh yeah, Dion did get that championship ring, didn't he?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
If they would have played me more in that game, we would have won.
Hey, listen, I just remember being
they was running the ball on us. They put me in the game. I shut down the run, right? And then they changed. You know,
we were in Indianapolis. That we were out there.
We went. Yeah, we would. Oh, good tackle. Ooh, good hit right there, boy.
That's a flag.
Hey man. Hey, listen. Let me say something. That's how you hit that safety right there. I know it's a penalty, but I would have hit him the same way.
Like that no more.
Ooh, boy, that's how you hit him, though, big boy.
You would have got ejected every game. Warren would have got ejected. JC would have got ejected. All y'all would have got ejected.
I'm behind. I just saw it. I'm about 10 seconds behind. I just now saw it.
Hit him. Hey, boy. Hey, listen. I don't care if you get kicked out the game. That's how you hit him right now. You hunch him, baby. Hey, listen. Big Warren, what you say? You got to hunch him, baby. You hunch him.
Yeah.
Hunch him. Yeah. There you go.
That's them stucky hips right there.
The power queen. Yeah.
That's that deadlift.
I tell you what though. Like looking at this, talking about football and just the memories, man. The memories that come back, like not even the game, just like practice. Like how you know what I'm saying? Just how we used to go to practice and like the brotherly love that we had, but we was all trying to like I don't want to say hurt one another, but we were trying to give it to them.
Oh yeah.
You know,
listen. We were friends off the field.
That was things that I carried with me to the league. Like, I carried that. Like, you know, that made me want to play hard. Like,
a good hit there, man.
Crazy, especially how we worked on that.
Stacy Furr on Facebook says this targeting is getting out of hand. I'm old school. This is football.
Hey, listen. I know for sure I got kicked out the game.
About the targeting. I know what you're going to say.
Let me say something about this targeting real quick.
Okay.
Now,
I don't like the fact that they kicked the player out.
That's the part I hate that part. It shouldn't be that strict of a penalty to where you kick that out and you get to, if it's the second half, you get the second half of the game. That part needs to go away. I get that like that hit that was they called on the Clemson guy against Ohio State. He could have hurt himself. Like that was one of those. That should have been a penalty. He shouldn't have been ejected though.
No.
You get kicked out of the game. That's the part of the targeting that's gone way too. Look at this. You out of it. This is crazy, man. That's not malicious. That's a football play.
What I think should happen. What I think should happen instead of getting kicked out the game, he should be suspended for the rest of that quarter. That's what I think.
I don't even agree with that. It's a 15-yard penalty.
It got to be a rule.
If you get two of those, if you get two targetings, kick them out the game.
But if you get two.
One targeting,
it should be 2 personal fouls, you gone.
Two personal fouls. It's just like 2 technicals, whatever. You get 2 of them, you out there. But just one, like it's happened so fast, it happened just like that. It wasn't like if it's malicious.
It targeted. They need to call it spearing. Forget targeting because that is my target.
You gotta understand, they're trying to clean up the game, right? You gotta understand that they're trying to clean up the game.
Right.
But on the flip side of it, like you know, they have to enforce some type of rule. So on the flip side, like he shouldn't be suspended. I mean, not suspended, but kicked out for the rest of the game. He should lose the remaining time of that quarter. That's what I think. He should lose the remaining time of that quarter and be able to come back in the third quarter. And if he get another one, then he kicked out.
But what if it happened at the beginning of the fourth quarter, then you get kicked out for the rest of the game?
Then you just keep
I think if you get 2, it should be 2 of them. If you get 2, you gone. One of them, man, that's too harsh.
Yeah, but they kick you out the game now. So you should be able to get, like put a time limit on it. Like what?
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. That's better than what they have right now.
Yeah, put a time limit on it. Like he out when the deep what they call it, like he out for 5 series. He can't come back for 5 series.
Oh,
At 13.
Yeah, his daddy was beef.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Got him, man.
So we played against him in college.
He got a kickoff return back on us.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat Surtain was big. Yeah.
Yep, 100 yards. He got us.
Was that
I think Alabama's in trouble. I think Alabama's in trouble.
What? Bill O'Brien? Why bringing Bill O'Brien in?
No. I just think they're in trouble because Ohio State haven't played their best football yet.
JC, you wrong for that.
Ohio State haven't played their best football yet. And they cannot get the deep ball. They can't get those explosive plays. Alabama can't get those explosive plays to the receiver.
Well, Alabama hadn't played well. They the only reason that turnover hurt them, and then
right.
Well,
Ohio State's game plan, from what I've been watching since so far, is that they're not trying to give up anything deep, right? They just giving up things short to Smith, right? They bracket him, they turning the coverage towards him and everything, right? So Ohio State need to go back to the tight end. The tight end right there, that would have been a completed play. Like, that was a solid play for them. They need to work the tight end the whole entire time if they want to beat Alabama. That's what I say. And I think Alabama's in trouble because they don't have an answer for that. They too much worried about Fields running the ball. I see their defense, their eyes is on him. They are worried about him getting loose, right? They've been told all week, do not let him escape the pocket. Their eyes is on him. That's what I see. And I know how that is because when we play like Vic or those quarterbacks, and they be like, you can't let your rush is dead. You cannot rush no more. It's like, Vic, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go, Vic? You like they dead. Why
the hell did he fair catch that kickoff? What was that?
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot.
They got a rule. That rule that if you fair catch the kickoff, you can get the ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
They do that a lot. They do that a lot because they feel like that's better field position than.
Ohio State has to have a stop right here. They need a stop.
They need to stop for real, JC.
My thing is Alabama's not running.
Hey, man, listen. When Bama go to 3 wide receivers, they go dig, post, go. They go.
Post,
go. When they close in together, they going, okay, right here. He coming back outside. Okay. That was a PO. That's RPO right there. RPO. But that receiver that came in, he's gonna go all the way across the field. He's going right back outside to an out route or a corner route. You got to be able to see that. You got to understand what what they're trying to do to y'all. They're trying to high low them from the back side to the front side.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know if everybody else watching know what I'm talking about, but
so sometimes you have to break it down and explain it in layman terms. Like, I do know what you're talking about, but like
they're bringing the guy all the way across the field, right? And they high lower on 2 different levels. They high lower right on the right side, on the front side, meaning the side of the quarterback, and they high lower on the back side too.
And one running long. So
yeah.
What? You gotta understand, Ohio State, they playing middle close. They're playing one safety in the middle. So the shots are there. They're not taking.
You got to get that line.
They playing cover 3, basically rocking into a cover 3 concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, that cover 3 work against Alabama because of what they run. However, you better not let them get down the field and get deep on the outsides. Because deep on the outside, they're going to kill you.
Look. You see that receiver, that slot over that was up on the right?
Exactly.
He was streaking. He was been wide open.
Wide open.
Right. See, that's the thing Alabama go adjust to. I guarantee you they go start throwing the ball deep to the inside receiver. Wow.
Yep. Because that deep post, that deep like the streak route, gonna turn into a post.
It's there.
It's there, wide open. You see it right there. It's wide open.
You know why it's there?
They say it's getting wide. I thought they was like, you know,
and they don't have no linebacker coming down the middle of the field to help them out right now.
They were adjusting to cover one, but they rocking it down, but they going back out in the cover two.
Yep. And that safety ain't helping right now, boy. He ain't, hey man,
get over there in time.
He ain't get over there in time.
He's the down safety.
Got his head and eyes in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know why else they don't have why they can throw that deep post? Because do you see Nick Bosa or Chase Young out there?
He running like he got help over the top. And he didn't have no help.
Oh. But I don't see the edge rushes that Ohio State's been having these last gazillion years.
Oh yeah, I don't have them no more. They ain't there. They in the league.
And see, they don't. I told you they don't trust these dudes.
Oh, come on!
Are you serious?
Are you kidding? That was good D.
That was good D. I think that was good.
That was good D.
They don't trust their quarterbacks at all.
Yeah, that's some BS right there, dog. That was good D.
That was good D.
JC, you might have been right about this quarterback.
At inside,
that's good D. What are you saying? How do you know that?
That's good D, dog.
Look at the left hand. Look at the left hand. Look at the left hand.
Man,
listen, he can change
the word do that left hand.
He can change his route though.
Every deep in the world do that. Like they need to stop calling that.
Hold up. You always look at that left hand. Look at that off hand. Look at it. Look at it. He grabbed him around his waist. I didn't even see whenever they turn him, you can go, it's automatic flag.
Right.
He didn't turn him though.
To the left. Oh, it
looks like you turned him.
They don't run that same play to the opposite side. You got beat on that shit twice.
But you know this though.
Hold on.
You got beat on that shit twice.
Hold on. My thing is that where is Ohio State scouting report?
I know, right?
I don't know.
Where is scouting report is every time Smith go in motion in, he's getting the ball. Like, where's that?
Thank you. Every time he go in motion, he getting the rock.
You got another car salesman as a head coach. That's what his scouting report is. He over there talking in cliches. That's what his scouting report is. So, yeah.
What they need to do at halftime.
Yeah, they I don't know, y'all. They ran the same play to the opposite side.
Hold up. Word, I ain't hear
same exact play.
Word. I ain't hear you, Word. My thing.
I said they just ran every play the Ravens ran the other day.
The other day, right? Yep.
Every play I just saw has been everything they did the other day.
That's the same play, dog.
Because they did that with what's the boy name? Hollywood, whatever his name is. They run the same shit.
But in other news, Mac Jones is like 19 for 21.
Yeah.
Man, look, man.
Mac Jones is like 19 for 21.
I can't say Mac Jones is a NFL caliber quarterback right now. I can't. I need to see him spread it out like Tua had to do and boom. Like I gotta see that.
19 to 22.
He's gonna be a starter next year, but I think in 2 to 3 years, and I don't think he's gonna be like this elite super. He could be. I don't.
Tua can't even do it. Tua in the league now, he's struggling.
But he's a rookie though. I think Mac is gonna be a serviceable starter if he gets in the right team, because he'll get drafted low enough in the first round. He'll go to a good team. He's not going to go to a team that's struggling, though. I think he'll go to a team that has a good system, something good. And
I think the reason why Alabama quarterbacks don't work because their system is like they take advantage of what you do bad, right? And quarterback, you got to make the throw. Look, to be a good quarterback in the league, you need to be a Peyton Manning. You need to have that type of mindset.
This guy can make throws. Don't say he can't make throws. Because last year
he made throws.
So basically, you saying he got a Steve Spurrier quarterback?
He got a Steve right. That's what they running.
Run it to a spot.
Perfect example. Warren.
Throw it into a spot.
Perfect example. Those quarterbacks go to Alabama, they Steve Spurrier-like quarterback. Right.
I don't agree with that at all. I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
But think about it. Think about all the quarterbacks that went to Alabama and went to the league. Did they last?
But I ain't. But
Are they even second string?
This is what I won't do, and I hate when people do this. A quarterback that played 8 years ago, just because he played with Alabama, really don't have shit to do with Mac Jones and who he is. Because you can do that with look at a lot of people who end up being great quarterbacks.
I say right now that I feel like he's a system quarterback. I feel like Mac Jones is a system quarterback.
That's
my opinion. That's my opinion. I feel like he's a system quarterback. I feel like the quarterback from Georgia, I feel like the quarterback from Florida is a better quarterback than Mac Jones.
You joking, right?
I'm dead serious.
I Travis is a good quarterback now.
I ain't saying he's not a good quarterback, but how can you just definitively say he's better than Mac Jones?
I think the type of throws that he make and the type of offense that he play in, it suits him better for the league than Mac Jones. I think right here,
Mac Jones.
Hold on.
Right here, those fast.
I don't think Mac Jones is a first round quarterback. I don't think Travis is a first round quarterback.
Right.
I don't.
And I think that quarterback from BYU, I think he's good too.
I think he's a first round quarterback from BYU. I don't think those two, the Alabama quarterback and the guy from Florida, they're not first round quarterbacks to me.
Ohio State's ass in trouble. They better stop their ass before the end of this damn quarter. Is what I'm talking about.
Hey, they better stop them right here then.
They need to run the ball. That's what they need to do. They need to run the ball. They need to run. Like they're not stressing them with the run game. Like with Nick Saban, if you can get the run game going on him, you're going to open it up. All the games that he has lost, the run game has been a factor. Like you have to figure out how to run the game. Like why would they put him back?
Hold on. Can we talk about like special teams real quick?
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand, bro? Like, I know everybody come in talking about they want to play, they want to be first, they're 4 and 5-star recruits and all that type of stuff. Man, if you're not starting, the best way to show somebody that you can ball is when you touch the football field on special teams, you go out there and make plays.
You
take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
What I said earlier about people developing. Kids don't like, when you talk about 4 and 5-star kids, now how many of them dudes played special teams in high school? Like they don't want to do that to get them into that, and it's just a different way that they put them on a pedestal now. Then to tell them that you got to go play special teams, that's like a.
Hey man, guess what? You start on special teams.
Right about what you're saying.
If you start on special teams, you're starting.
To tell that to an 18-year-old kid who's been on ESPN already before he got there.
Well, show me you can play.
Well,
I agree with you, but
listen, I'm being real. Show me you can play on special teams. Show me you can play.
I can say this for Deuce. I remember being in the game, and Deuce like, man, I gotta go to special teams. You know, being in games like I gotta go to special teams. Like we're on a defensive series, and he like, man, hey, get this rep for me because I gotta go ball out on special teams. Like special teams was something that was important to do.
It was very important.
It was very important. Like some people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's their mojo. Like to be able to go on there and do that, like, you know, like I take my hats off to them. Like for me, I ain't like field goal pitch. I hate it.
We talked about that the other day about the special teams thing.
Well, see, man, look at that. Look, man. Hey, dog. Hey, man.
I didn't see it, but did he go in motion?
He did not on that one, big cat.
He didn't go in motion on that. Okay.
I don't think he went on motion that one.
Look,
that's his third touchdown of the game.
Right, but another thing, when they're in the red zone, who they go to?
They gonna go to him. He the man.
That's what I'm saying.
How much money is Najee Harris made catching the ball just to that like?
Oh yeah. Listen, He gonna get drafted in the top 10.
Oh
Why?
yeah.
He may get drafted in the top 10, but I don't. Me personally, I don't see him. I don't see him lasting that long in the league.
You don't think so? I think he's a kid. I think he's he's like Jacobs to me. The kid is at the Raiders.
I don't think he's going in the top 10. I think if he might be in the bottom of the first, probably early second round. I
In the
don't think
slot, big cat. Hold on, he in the slot.
Okay.
What defense they running?
Look, I told you, cover one. They playing
Cover
cover
one. No. And you got the linebackers going on him? Come on, dog. You won't do that. What are you
That's
thinking?
cover 3. How the other corner's supposed to drop? He's supposed to keep sinking.
Yeah, you got to keep going. That's his play to make.
That's cover 3. Middle
That
close.
corner on the other side is supposed to jump there. Yeah.
He would go number.
The corner up top supposed to jump there. That's his route. That's his ball.
Yeah.
You the person you deep on cover 3.
What'd you say, Worm? He gonna go what?
Going number 3 to the Dolphins.
Who that?
He may go to the Dolphins. You know what? I don't think he's going to the Dolphins.
Wow.
I think. You look. You gotta understand the Dolphins. They running backfield is like tremendous.
They're pretty good.
They pretty good in the backfield. Like they have veterans. What I don't think they would spend a pick on a running back.
No.
They get a receiver.
If they can get Smith, they would get Smith.
Yeah.
Their defense is good. They can spend a lot of their picks on offense because
They need offensive line.
They need offensive line help.
You got to think if they didn't trade Minka because they got 2 of the best corners and say like their secondary is nice.
But
Listen, Miami.
I keep bringing up the Belichick tree, right? Keep bringing it up. I don't know why I keep bringing it up, but
I know why you keep bringing it up.
Brian Flores, right? That's where he came from, Belichick. And when I was there, he wasn't even like a outspoken person. Like he was in his office for shit. He had a bed in his office. He was there for 24 hours out the day. He was there every day, living in that office. And all he did was break down the films and stuff to give to Belichick and give him his report and da-da-da. So when he became head coach, it didn't strike me as him became head coach. So the Dolphins, what they've been doing, it's just a tip of the iceberg for them. Like they finna get back.
Last year, like they started off last season, they were struggling because they traded a lot of their players. They were just like, about halfway through last season, not this year, last year, you could see about halfway through, they started being a problem. Then at the end of the season, you could see what they did this year was coming just because their free agents wanted to play. They wanted to go play for Flores. They wanted to go play with him. That's why they got a lot of the free agents that they did.
That's why they got a lot of free agents. Because I mean, he's a likable coach. He's he's trustworthy. He's a hard worker, man. Like it wasn't a day that you walked past his office you didn't see him in there looking at film or breaking down tape or something. I'm sitting there like, man, it's his staff that he has around him. This Belichick staff that he has around him. He surrounds himself with like quality coaches, man, that really love him. You know what I'm saying?
He let them do their job too.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm from being where I came from, and then going there, I'm like, man, this like I see why they win. Not saying all the other coaches don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's for some reason it seems like they doing it the right way. You know what I mean? Like they're not wasting time doing what they're doing. That's why I think Buffalo. I like that head coach from Buffalo. I like him.
McDermott,
I like him, man.
They should have kept him. That was Carolina messed up by letting him go.
Yeah.
If they were gonna let Rivera go, if they knew they were gonna eventually let him go, they should have kept him.
They should have kept, man. I like that head coach, man. Like he puts you in that same mold.
McDermott.
I'll tell you another person, man, that he's not, I don't know where he at now, but man, he has the same principles and the same character, right? Eric Mangini.
Eric Mangini working at ESPN.
Well, probably, but man, if he can ever get to a solid, he would be an excellent college coach. Man, I'm telling you, like this dude here is like unreal. Like your team would be prepared. He would go out and get the best players he can get. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude there, man. I'm telling you, man.
A lot of people said that about him, and I don't know why he's not coaching him. He does like the analyst, and he does a lot of the shows.
When San Francisco was on their run, he was behind the scenes with San Francisco.
No, because the Bartolo hired him.
Yeah. Eric Mangini, man, I'm telling you, he would be the perfect college head coach. I guarantee you, he would give Nick Saban a run for his money. I guarantee you that. Because he's the same way, he cut from the same fiber, they think the same, all that. I'm telling you.
Where's Mangini now?
Well, just say he's at he ain't really got back in. He do like the consultant type stuff now. You know what I mean? But like when I was with the Jets, right? He built that team. You understand? Like when we went to the 2 back-to-back AFC Championship games and all that, even though it was up on Rex Ryan, but that was Mangini's team.
Yeah.
That was Mangini's team. Him and the head
coach.
Him and the GM fell out. Whatever, for whatever reason. I don't know. Him and Mike Tannenbaum, they fell out. But if he can land a college job somewhere, he gonna change the scope of the whole college football. I'm telling you now, man. He gonna put pressure on people's neck, and they team, they would not be more prepared. They would be more prepared than any other team. That's how when he became our coach, I really learned football. Like I really learned football then. Like he make you learn the game. Like you gotta know what the offense doing. You gotta know what the defense doing. You gotta know what every player on the offense is doing. Every player on the defense is doing. Like the way his style is, it's like important for a college player. It's important for them. Like a lot of things, I left college and I didn't know. I felt like I was kind of behind a little bit. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I felt like I was kind of behind. And even though I stayed in lead boom, then when I got with him, I'm like, darn, so this is what it's about. Like this, the game opened up for me mentally. I'm like, okay, darn, all right, so this. And the studying and the preparation, just the mental preparation you go through up under him, like it's crazy. I guarantee you now, Smith wouldn't be catching them balls like that. I bet you that.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee he would be taken away out the game. Somebody else gonna have to beat you. He wouldn't be having 3 touchdowns.
I'm a firm believer that, bro, one player ain't gonna beat me.
Yeah.
I don't care who that one player is. That one player is not gonna beat us. We're gonna make sure he don't beat us. Hey, JC, Big Worm.
Yeah.
National championship year. We playing against Peter Ward.
Mm-hmm.
What up? We geared up literally to stop him. You ain't gonna beat us.
See,
the rest of your team might
hold up, freeze. Motion.
Motions.
Motions.
Got him again. Outflanked.
You said Ravens offense. That's what they doing.
They do it. That's a little bit of Kansas City too, because that's what they do. The same thing with the Tyreek Hill.
And man, I'm not understanding what these coaches are doing. Like they forgetting, they trying to stay balanced in coverage. No, take a player away. Take him away.
Yep.
Take him away. It's nowhere in the world a Heisman Trophy candidate should be able to have 12 catches for 215 yards. It's no way.
Big Cat. Yeah. I promise you right now, hey, JC, if that man had 12 catches for that many yards and that many touchdowns against us and we playing against him, soon as I get a chance to hit him, I'm going to get kicked out the game. I'm going to watch. I promise you I'm going to lay it on.
One thing that I do.
I'm going to try to take his out going head off. I'm serious.
I didn't get to play against Nick Saban at Alabama. I would have liked to have played against what he got going on. I wish he was there when we were there, like that time.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love to play against them.
Well, the reason he left the league because he couldn't really get his philosophy over on the pro players.
Miami wasn't listening to whatever the hell he was talking.
Yeah, they wasn't going. They wasn't going for that. Talking to me like I'm a kid and da da da.
Yeah, man, them got some grown men out there.
Yeah, grown men.
These folks got their own families at home. You even talk to me like that,
Right.
and I make more money than you.
Right. So that's why he never went back to the pros.
Yeah,
That's why he never went back.
He had to try it though. That's why Spurrier did it. Some of them like that, because when you that good, you want to see what you can do at the highest level. I mean, he wouldn't have been fulfilled if he didn't try. But the thing that he did, he made the decision quick. They weren't going to go get rid of him.
hey man, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this again. Them on Ohio State linebackers, they some garbage.
You know what too? Them two.
Hey, JC, they are garbage.
No disrespect to those.
For y'all people out there that don't know what garbage is, that's that bougie way of saying garbage.
Yeah, no disrespect to them and their families or whatever, but they're not playing well.
I'm just being real though. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I know. Hey, listen, if I stunk it up on the football field, I know somebody would have called me garbage too.
They're not playing good football right now.
They are garbage.
Hey, we got some good comments over here on Facebook. Stacy First says that 98 team was special. I was there hammered with a bunch of friends when you guys beat Florida in overtime. Great memories.
Yeah.
She said he was hammered, huh?
Yep. And he also asked a question. He says, do you think Peyton Manning make a great college coach?
No.
I don't agree with y'all on that one. I do not agree with y'all on that one.
No.
I think Peyton Manning would be an excellent coach.
I would say position coach. Yes, I'd say it'd be a good quarterback coach. I mean, he
Quarterback coach, good OC.
Man,
But how the hell you
y'all are tripping. Y'all for real?
You're a head coach or nothing. You can't. Peyton's not gonna go coach no position, man. Stop that.
exactly.
Man, y'all tripping. Peyton, y'all really saying Peyton Manning would be a great college coach?
I don't think so.
No,
Man, y'all tripping.
I don't think so.
Tripping.
I don't think so.
Y'all are tripping.
I think listen, I think he knows
Why?
the game very well.
Because the scheme wise or his relationship with the players. Like,
I think his scheme, I think he can do scheme. He know how to do scheme. Scheme is easy for Peyton.
okay.
I just said, put it like this here. He wouldn't be a great coach at Tennessee.
Why?
Thank you.
Why wouldn't he be a great coach at Tennessee?
You tell me why, Big Cat.
Why wouldn't he?
What coach can be great at Tennessee right now?
Well, who's going to have the biggest pass to be the greatest coach at Tennessee?
It
Other than Peyton.
would not work.
Man, they would not. Man, Peyton go out there and lose. They'd be like, okay, Peyton, all right. Our kid's named after you.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
But what I'm saying is that Peyton Manning would be the greatest coach. He would be the perfect coach for Tennessee.
Tell us why you think that. Okay.
Why I think that? Because personally, I think he's the greatest human being on earth.
What?
He's one of them. He's one of them. He had one of the. Okay. With all us being teammates with Peyton, can you say anything negative or bad about him?
Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Peyton.
I love Peyton to death.
How I feel. That's my classmate. Love him. But what I'm saying is, so Larry Bird wasn't a great coach. Magic wasn't a great coach. Just because you were a great player does not make you a
but
great
Larry Bird don't have Peyton Manning's mentality.
Yes, he did.
His silliness. He don't have his character. Man, Peyton Manning doing commercials. He have the sense of humor. He can relate to any player. He can go in any household and pull any recruit out. Any recruit.
So you want to do all that though. You have to want to put that work in.
It won't work.
Hey, hold on. Hey, listen.
You don't instantly win all the games, 10 games, 9, 10 games. He ain't gonna last.
Why wouldn't he last?
Because they go. Why you think the rest of the coaches don't last?
Well, what you got to understand, he's different.
I get that, Big Cat. I get that.
He's different.
Because he's
different. I mean, if you use the language that I'm finna use, forget. I'm sorry about the, If I see any religion out there, whatever, he's God of Tennessee.
I am not going to tarnish my name.
Stop it. They are not going to get rid of him. Butch Jones, when I came to the game that time, he on the mic, oh, dude, he doing all this crowd. Like, what is that? He ain't Peyton Manning. What he doing? Like, what is he doing? Like, I knew he was going to get fired.
You talking about Butch Jones. Butch Jones, hey, man, listen, dog.
Why you do that, man?
Hey, listen, dog. Butch Jones was funny, man. That was funny.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's acting. Like, what is that?
That was funny.
He got to do all this crap. I'm like, that's not a coach. Like, what is he doing? He wants the show. Peyton Manning don't want the show. The show already there for Peyton. It's already there for him. He don't want the show. He want to put a good product on the field and win. I guarantee he would get the top quarterbacks in the country. He would get Tennessee will have the #1 recruiting class every single year. Peyton Manning was the coach. I guarantee.
He's doing a good job coaching where he is right now, right?
Where he at?
At home. Like,
because he don't want to be there.
Like,
he don't want to coach. I guarantee you now, if Peyton Manning say, I want to coach, NFL teams will be lined up to pick him to be the coach.
Yes, that doesn't mean he
any
can
college
coach.
team will line. What would make you think Peyton Manning can't coach?
See, I didn't say he can't coach.
I didn't say that.
That's what JC said?
No, I didn't say that. You're not listening.
What did you say?
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
First of all, for him, and I think everybody's in agreement, the thing about coming back to Tennessee is part of the problem right there. There's so many issues with that in itself.
I don't think that's part of the problem because they see hope.
Why don't you call him in? Just call him. Call him. Call him. Call him. Go ahead and call him.
Call him and ask if he want to coach. I guarantee you no.
I don't have his number.
Hey, JC, if you call him and ask him, I guarantee he's gonna tell you no. I don't want to coach.
But if it ever changes in his heart,
with that run,
this place for him to go coach at where it would be pressure, but it wouldn't be scrutinizing pressure.
So I'm gonna say this about the coaching profession, and then this is tying into him. This is part of this what you just said. Coaches, I've seen what they go through and what coaches are like preachers and certain people who are born to do certain things. Just because you're smart or just because you're good at a certain thing doesn't mean that you're born to teach others and coach other people how to do it.
Okay, so
hold on. Y'all didn't live in Knoxville.
I got to finish this. So
I didn't finish. How you gonna finish? I didn't finish it. Can I finish?
Okay, go ahead and finish.
Can I finish my thought?
Go ahead, finish.
If that man like you just said, he can call anybody right now, just like he could have called anybody 3, 4, 5 years ago. The minute Peyton Manning says, I want to coach whoever, they're going to give him a job if he wants it. He hadn't been coaching for a reason. He doesn't have a passion for coaching. He doesn't want to coach, or he'd have been doing that shit. So you telling me you're going to walk right into doing something like that and not have a passion for it and be great at it? Is that what you're telling me?
You know what? First of all, the reason he haven't had a passion for it.
No, is that what you're telling me?
Hold on. First, why he haven't had a passion? Because his passion is somewhere else. He want to be a general manager. He want to be a general manager where he controls everything.
That's not coaching.
In college, he would want to be an athletic director where he would control everything.
Hey, listen.
Okay. Hold up, dude. Hold up. So on the other side of this, you trying to tell me that Peyton Manning, as much knowledge as he knows and as much teaching he had to teach wide receivers and teach people the game of offense. Teach people the game of offense that he wouldn't be a great coach? Peyton Manning would be a better offensive play caller than any one of these coaches out here in college football now.
So listen to me. Listen, so y'all didn't live in
Tom Brady can't coach either. Tom Brady can't coach. Drew Brees can't coach football either. Like, for real?
Big Cat, let me say something. Let me say this. I lived in Knoxville longer than anybody on the screen.
Okay.
Anybody.
Okay.
So when Peyton came in town, I always got a chance to go hang out with him. They always hit me up. Let's go eat. Let's go have some drinks, whatever. We always hung out, right? At least one day, a couple hours, we all went hung out. Every time somebody asked him, this question. This was his answer every last time.
Dude.
Like, are you gonna come back and coach at Tennessee? And he said, "Why? So y'all can find me like I did Phillip." That was his answer every time for the last 5 or 6 years, bro. It's hilarious. He was like, "I don't want to coach. I want to own a team. They want to own a football team. Him and his dad and his brother want to own a football team. He don't want to be a general manager. He don't want to coach at all. He want to own a team."
Well, it's gonna be hard for that, but I guarantee he'd be a general manager before he owned a football team.
Hold up. Say hello to Big Scoobs watching us on Facebook.
Big what's that?
What's up, bro?
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Scoob?
What's up?
New Orleans finest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna call his nickname out on the air like that.
Don't call it out.
All right, so while we're on break, just remind everybody wash your hands and wear your.
I like your mask.
Yeah. What it say? 44 is greater than 45.
45 is greater than 44. Yeah, 44 greater than 45. You got it.
Jarvis responded, "What's up, fellas?"
Yeah.
Big Scoob.
Scoob.
Yes, sir. But hey, man, I think
He got another nickname. I'm not gonna do it like that on live TV. Yo.
I think
Hey, big word. Big word. You know what I'm talking about too.
So quit talking about it then, Fred.
Huh?
Quit talking about it. You made somebody say it.
All that stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
I know. I listen. I know. Jarvis over there right now. Like, I'm gonna get your ass.
So hold up. So what have we learned from the first half? Every time
he go in slow motion.
Every time Smith go in
I learned Smith is the Heisman Trophy winner, and he earned that shit.
No, he earned it. But every time he go in motion, the ball is coming to him.
Ball is going to him.
I don't understand how did they pick that up on film.
Listen, hold on. Here's the other part, Big Cat. Stop going man-to-man coverage in Doggone red zone. You better play some zone. Stop going man-to-man coverage in the red zone.
Red zone, yeah, that's why they doing the most because they're in man, so he can't.
Yeah, man. Stop going man-to-man coverage while they're in the red zone.
Right, and the other thing is that if you're going to play middle close, single out safety, your corners got to know they can't bite on the shit. They got to get deep.
They got to get deep.
They got to stay getting deep.
You got to help. You got to help on the crowd. You got to look and see what's coming back to you too.
Right.
If you're not running, if you listen, I said this earlier, Big Cat. They running high-low, right?
Yeah.
That's a high-low concept. They bring that guy all the way across the field. They gonna run a stop route with your guy right here, and you playing cover three, and you gonna stop right here because they high-low you up here.
Right, and that safety can't. He need help.
Can't get there.
He can't get there.
He can't get there. That backside corner got to keep getting deep. He got to see what's coming across the field.
Matt Jones is a system player. That's why I say
exactly.
Yeah. Yo. Oh, this game. I'm talking to KT right now, Kevin Taylor.
Kevin Taylor, what's up, KT?
T, man, I ain't heard that name in forever. That's them quick.
JC, yeah. We doing and Catfish. We doing this Zoom call, this Zoom meet.
Tell KT what's up.
Yeah, JC, everybody said what's up, man.
KT
said what's up, fellas.
JC over there try to act like he know how to shoot pool.
Ohio State game cut.
Hey, big worm. Hey man, that's a conversation piece. He don't know how to play no damn pool.
JC, you know he don't know
how to play no damn pool. Hey, the conversation piece.
He try to be a trick.
He got some. Hey, big worm. He got some art in his house. That's what that is.
Yeah.
He ain't playing by himself.
He got some art in his house. That's what he got.
Hey, JC, KT said Trump looking for you.
What's going on?
Look, you caught it. Yeah, you stuck that nerd out there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I shoot to you, man. Let me all. Yeah, I hit you back.
Deuce, yeah, there's the conversation piece
Bro.
right there.
All
Deuce,
right. Yeah.
Deuce.
Oh, he got them Tennessee balls.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I gotta get some ice.
All right, so where is everybody? Yeah, I'm a real pool player. I got my glove and everything, though. I do this.
JC,
What's that?
you went and bought a glove.
I've had this glove for over 10 years. Like my pool, I got my own pool stick with my case. Like you'll see this glove I've had since 2009. Yep.
All right, I gotta get some ice. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what I went and just did.
You need to put some ice in your face.
You know what? I probably need to do that. I just want to tell everybody there listening, everybody Tennessee basketball. Look, man.
Basketball.
You got the North Star coming up soon, man. He's coming up. Huh? Hey, North Star and Broad Star, they coming. They coming. They're my boys, Skylar and Bryce. They gonna be the young phenoms.
You going to Knoxville, man? You gonna sit in the Knoxville?
Well, they need to get on them now. Then they can't wait too late. Can't wait too late.
Hey, man, they get preferential treatment, man, whether they come late or not.
Yeah.
Go to Knoxville, man.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You know, they're going to get first deals. You know. They there. Anybody, y'all want to go check them out? Go to at North Star. No, not North Star. That's another one. At Skyballin 14. Instagram.
We're gonna talk about it when you come on the show. We're gonna have the links and everything for them.
Yeah. Go follow him up. I like what's the guy the shooting guard they got now? What Vasco, what's his name?
I can't pronounce his name, but
can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
That's just he's shooting that thing, boy.
He's shooting it, but I like his attitude. Like he brings something with him. It's like
he brings something with it. Yeah. Yeah, he's strong too. Yeah. Like yeah, so Ohio State, what they need to do, they need to start doing that RPO mode. Fields got to start running the ball.
This is my question for you, right before everybody get back, before Duke start talking over me. What does Ohio State have to do to? I think you just said it. What they got to do to get back in the game?
They ain't gonna be able to get the pass game going. They got to start RPOing.
But what are they gonna do defensively? So even if they start getting going offensively, and they start putting up some more points, and they really keeping the Alabama offense off the field, what are they going to do when Alabama gets the ball back? Because outside of that turnover, and I think they punted once, twice, like not counting that punt at the end of the second quarter, they may have punted once, turned the ball over once. So Ohio State hadn't really stopped them. Even when they're flipping the field, having to go a long distance, what are they going to do defensively to get back in there?
Well, what I think defense they're going to have to do, they got to sing out Smith. They got to take him away. They have to understand that whenever Smith go in motion, he's getting the ball going to him, right? And the reason he's going in motion because they're trying to determine whether you playing man.
So that's one thing. How do if they're sending him in? So I agree, they have to try to take him out. And I don't think that Alabama's getting credit for that chess move. They know that Ohio State was going to try to take him out. I'm just going to send this man in motion. So even if you shift that defense, it's going to throw off what you're trying to do.
Well, that's why I think they have to have like a two-way call, right? You go defense with 2 players. You got a man in the zone. So when he go man, when he start going in motion, we go in the zone. Right? You check to the zone play. Right?
He's killing us, but he's gonna kill a zone though because.
But how? Because you gotta understand when he go in motion, they are quick hitters. Right? When he go in motion, they trying to get him in the flat. They're not trying to send him up the field. You see what I'm saying? So if you go as soon as he go in motion, I'm checking him. I'm a middle linebacker. I'm checking the zone. I'm calling whatever play, check the zone, fire zone. I'm gonna send a blitz, make him have to get the ball out fast, and I'm gonna zone that up because it's coming out quick. Hopefully, I can get a pick on it. Right? So
that's easier because I don't think they did this against, and they didn't need to do it against Notre Dame. So they were real vanilla against Notre Dame. They were just running their basic stuff. They didn't
because Notre Dame was like tight end orient, right?
Well, I'm talking about Alabama on offense and their defense. They didn't have to show Smith the way that they're showing him now. I don't think Ohio State is going. Their defensive coach is going to have to make their money by going in, like you said, make an adjustment and figure out when this man goes in motion, we've got to do X, Y, Z because they probably have not seen. Because you mentioned the scouting report when we were talking before. I don't think they saw that in their scouting report. Alabama hadn't done it.
Not. I don't watch that. Then I mean, for the playoff game, every time you go in motion, he getting the ball. Like the play is going to him.
I don't know if, and I have to go back and watch because I can't say, but I don't think that they did because he was so good against Notre Dame. They could sit him out there and he could run whatever route.
Right, but see, that's when you bracket him. Then you bracket him.
And Notre Dame didn't have, even if they they didn't have. I don't care what Notre Dame did, they weren't going to stop.
Right, but I think to stop a receiver like that, you got to have like a 3-level call, right? If he's out, lined up in his X position or Y position or whatever, right? Or Z position, not Y. He don't play tight end, Z, right? And he's there. You got to have a call for that. You got to bracket him or whatever for that. As soon as he go in motion, you got to flip the defense. You see what I'm saying?
What you just said, I think you said X, Y, Z. I think they put him. That's what Alabama is doing. That is throwing Ohio State off because they're putting him in. They don't. Ohio State doesn't know where he's going to start off and where he's going to end up because he might start. I watched. He started off on the outside, stayed there and run his routes. He started off. He's running motion from the outside and he's running motion from the slot too.
Right, but the only motion I've seen so far that he's running from the outside is that when he motion in like he go get the sweep. Like he coming to get the sweep. He stop and pivot back out.
Have they run that yet? Have they run that? Yeah,
they ran it
one time, right? Yeah.
Right. No, they ran it a couple times, and then they did it with the back. Right. He swung out, and they got the back. But it's that like he pushed so much stress. So you have to have a defense set up for when he go in motion. You have to. Whenever any type of motion he go into, you got to have a defense that's okay. Well, whether we go play cover 4 with cover 4 flat, or we go play fire zone, we're sending the blitz, making have to get the ball out quick. Like you have to have a design game plan for when he goes in motion.
This man has had two good games in the first half. So each quarter was a damn good game if you look at his stats. What, 13, 14 catches?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Think about it. It runs after the catch. So you have to play zone on him. You have to. Because his run after the catch is so dangerous. Like, that's why they want to get the ball to him quick, too. So
I agree with you.
You can't man him up. He gonna kill you man to man. You have to play fire. You got to play fire zones where you blitz and then playing zone behind it, right?
Now, I think if this was last year's Ohio State team, they would have had one cornerback and maybe 2 that they could have just said.
I don't think that corner would be sticking me.
Well, no, but I don't think he would have stopped them. But I think they would have felt comfortable with saying, okay.
See, the thing about playing zone and fire zone, you can bracket.
Right? The dude that was number 1.
Right. You can bracket and you can pass off. and you get a blitz. You can
It-
send
it
one
wasn't
extra man into the blitz.
last year. They don't have that confidence in either one
Right.
of those.
Because you got 4-man rush. Now you can send an extra blitz so they make S5, right? So you can balance the line. They can't just double on one and whatever like that.
That's
and
what
you can play zone.
I was talking about earlier. They don't have Nick Bosa, Chase Young. They don't have a corner like they,
Right.
I mean, a defensive end like they've had the last 6, 7, even going back to the other Bosa brother.
Right.
They had a guy.
And especially against Alabama offensive line, you know, they talk well. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be good to beat them, right? Like you got to have some umph in you to beat their offensive line because they so technique sound, you know? So you got to have some umph to beat them. I see Tennessee glass. I got to get me one. Yeah.
Somebody wants to know how this year's Alabama team would fare against last year's LSU team.
I think personally that this year's Alabama team still beat them.
Well, hold on, Cat. And this is where I'm going to go. I just talked about this because they have Smith. You have LSU had the cornerbacks to match up to at least attempt to, again, that whole you got to send somebody with Smith wherever he goes, no matter what. Just like, you know, when you had Dean Howe, he used to go with Rice or whoever. When they went in motion, you just stay with them. They had the cornerbacks to try to do that. Now, their defense gave up a lot of points, but I think that LSU could match firepower because they weren't worried about you can beat me. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play pressure. I'm gonna play man. I'm gonna do whatever. You can beat us for a touchdown. Hell, we're gonna go right back and score on you too. LSU had that confidence that like you can't stop us, so we're gonna do whatever we need to do on defense. You might score too, but we're gonna score on top of you. I think that plays out a little bit different. I guess
the key is Waddle healthy. Waddle is healthy.
So if Waddle, I have a different opinion. Now, if Waddle changes my mix,
that's what I'm saying. He changes the game. Waddle changes the game. I think it's Waddle healthy. I think Waddle wins the Heisman. I think he wins the Heisman. If he don't hurt his ankle, he wins the Heisman.
Think about you got Edwards-Helaire. So Deuce already told you what's Alabama's weak spot. Their outside linebacker. When you think about Edwards-Helaire, either catching the ball in the flat, running the ball, doing whatever he was doing, that would have given you a problem. So you got to think about like two boxes. You got to think about how to match up. Forget how they average this, you average this, but think about how they match up. They have the corners to match up with. They had the DBs to match up with Alabama.
Yeah.
Edwards-Helaire is going to give those linebackers problems on the other side. Jefferson, who like the court, like that's a tough matchup for Alabama. When you start,
so what about Harris though? Who gonna stop Alabama's running back?
No, I'm gonna give you. Well, here's the one thing that
LSU has some linebackers that can go get it though.
LSU had edge rushers too. LSU that could, like you just mentioned it, Cat. You can only bring 4, maybe 5. You can't bring no more than 5 because you got problems. They rush. They had edge rushers and they had a guy in the middle that could get pressure. And they bring that one dude, the outside linebacker. I forgot where he went. But LSU, I think, matches up much better than what Ohio State did. And now that I talked myself into that, I think LSU beats them. That LSU team from last year.
I still don't think so. I think the physicality still goes to Alabama.
Here's the issue. Hold on, Big Cat. Let me say this. The reason why LSU beats them, Alabama got one good DB. They got a couple good DBs, but they DBs can't cover them boys from LSU last year.
LSU had 5 real receivers.
You dealing with a different quarterback. Joe Burrow's putting that thing on the money, and he was reading that defense. He can move with his feet too.
Matchups, yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Their DBs, like listen, Alabama DBs could not match up with the receivers at LSU last year. They were going to go deep on them.
You gotta think about the tight end. They had Moss at tight end.
Hey, listen, they got the same DBs in Alabama right now that they went at last year, and they whooped their ass. Excuse my language, what they did.
Yeah.
So the more I talk through that, LSU wins that game, and I think they win it convincingly. I ain't saying they're blowing them out, but I think they win it convincingly.
At least 10 points.
I just feel like if you give Nick Saban a second chance at Joe Burrow, I don't think he wins. I don't think he has a chance. I don't think he can out scheme him. He can't scheme him.
The thing is, he uses scheme people, but here's the thing. I don't know if you can scheme the receivers they had last year. That was a whole different offense.
I mean, those receivers was good, but you got to understand, Alabama had good receivers last year too. I just think,
hold on.
I just think in that game,
the difference is this.
I think in that game, Alabama got outcoached. That's what I think.
The difference is this: LSU's defense last year is better than Alabama's defense this year.
Thank you. Yeah. And the second,
LSU's defense last year is better than their defense this year.
Broke his finger, hand, something. Smith.
Bobby Ellis on Facebook says, "Yes, you're right, Jeff. Go Tigers, LSU."
Who said that?
Bobby Ellis.
I know your brother. You know your brother said that.
Said, Jeff, you right. Yeah, I knew that was my brother.
Hey, you know, listen, big bro. We know Big Bro said that.
I don't know how in the hell he became a Tiger fan. I don't know.
I know. I was trying to figure that out too.
I meant to ask you that. How?
I was trying to figure that out too. I asked him.
I don't know.
I said, how did you become a LSU fan? But you know what? You know he liked Coach Chavis too, because Coach Chavis went down there.
He said that. Then you know he liked that big ass tiger they had in their cage, so he became a Tiger fan.
Hey man, hold on. Speaking of tigers in the cage, y'all remember we was at Auburn and they put that tiger outside our locker room?
Man, they had the tiger, then that damn eagle that was flying down before.
Oh no.
Damn animal kingdom.
That tiger started growing. I was like, oh no, bro.
Big Worm, you remember that?
Huh?
We must have been somewhere else. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember the tiger?
You don't remember the tiger?
Right outside our locker room. So we came out the door.
You came, friend?
Yeah.
I must have ran out and didn't look at him then.
Your ass in there sleep or whatever. That was me sleep most of the time.
Hold on. Mention sleep. Mention that. You remember when we played Arkansas?
Oh, yeah.
We played Arkansas when we ended up losing that time.
99.
Y'all don't remember they had those 1943 bus?
Yep.
Driving all through the cornfields and all that. We sent all these D'Angelo. What type of animal is that?
It was a llama.
It was a llama.
Waddle back. Waddle's still out there. You see, y'all saw that?
He back.
Oh, you back? Okay. He was like, what type of animal is that? I was like, man, we went they kept us. Had to be the country, where it was the country scenic route to the state.
Hold on, what's wrong with Smith? Anyway, have they said? Because I turned the volume off over. I haven't had the volume on all game. Did they say anything about?
He something with his hand. I know they was holding his hand going into the thing.
And that's the only thing stopping him from going for 350.
Yeah. Hey man, listen.
But that's
why linebackers. I'm saying it again.
Check it down.
Ohio State linebackers are garbage. You hear me?
Man,
they garbage.
They need to.
Why they get their butt whooped?
If Ohio State had 3 linebackers from like either Texas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, wherever, they'd be a problem. I don't know where. I assume they linebackers from Ohio. I'm stereotyping, but if they had 3 linebackers that were from down this way, they would be a serious problem.
Man, and I'm serious, man. They linebackers are stinking it up right now, bro.
He heard again. Like, why keep putting him out there?
Take him out the game. Don't put him back in.
Who is that?
I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all.
I don't either, bro.
Sit down.
Who, Waddle?
Yeah.
He ain't coming. He don't want to come out.
Man, you got to sit him down. The coach needs to look that up, man.
So you do have to protect.
You mess with your future.
You got to protect the player.
Is he a senior? Is he a senior?
Nah, he's a junior, I think. Ain't he a junior? I think Waddle's a junior.
Good catch.
Look, man, don't do that, safety.
Hey, man, listen. You know what I hate, bro? When you playing man to man, they get inside every time. Like, what are you reading? Like, you gotta know that's coming. You gotta know that slant is coming, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I hate though? I'll say this. I watch these DBs play now, and a lot of guys don't play off of footwork and technique. It's more so off of scheme. I don't like that. They ain't teaching these boys footwork like that no more.
We talk about how Mac Jones putting that ball where can't nobody catch it, but his receiver. I ain't trying to be funny, but that boy putting that ball, that's not no system throws that he's making.
No, because that was a wheel route. Like, I don't see that stretch in that throw.
Some of the end route on the first down. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm behind you like a play. And I'm talking about Mac Jones this whole game. This dude,
yeah. I mean, he's doing his thing, but I think
Hey, hold on. But
I
hey,
think
he hit some wide open receivers too.
I think
Some of the boys is wide open.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna give you. I can't go by every play, but I'm talking about 2 plays ago on that little end route. It wasn't a slant, but it was an end. The dude, he was on his back. He put that thing down and under, where the only way the DB could get to that ball is if he came over his back. He put that to where, and it was a window about this big.
JC, Big Worm. Let me ask you one question real quick. Hold on, Big Worm. You right, he did. But Big Worm, let me ask you one question. Has he had any pressure?
Shit, you don't get pressure every play in the league. Not every play. Like some teams don't.
But he still ain't getting no pressure though. He looking good right now because he ain't got no pressure. None,
We ain't
bro.
getting that. We ain't getting.
He ain't been on his ass yet. Ain't nobody hit him. Has he hit the ground yet? His jersey and his pants are clean. They don't even have grass stains on them.
I've made the point 5 times that they don't have an edge rusher. That's part of the problem. They don't have nobody putting pressure on.
And listen, that man pants is as clean as he put when they put him on, dog. His pants are clean. He ain't hit the ground yet.
They're missing 3 defensive linemen today too.
He ain't hit the ground yet, dog. He sure look good.
Old State missing 3 defensive linemen.
Yep. ET and TN.
What, COVID?
I guess that's what they showed at the beginning of the game.
They starting or
they should have put that about a month ago.
They ballers. I mean, Old State D line is nice, but they ain't showing it today.
Well, I feel like Alabama offensive line is better than last year. That's
they are good. Man. Alabama good, man.
Yeah, they good. You can't discount that.
They're good enough.
Always good, man. Shit.
Run.
Dang.
Well, they passing it. Trying to get good D. Don't play. It better not be no flag. It better not be no flag.
That may be the first time I've seen them play defense.
Yeah, right?
I bet y'all don't know what the play about to be.
I know what it's about to be.
Motion.
Yep.
With y'all third down.
But he ain't in the game. They're gonna do it with somebody else.
You're gonna run that same play with somebody else though.
On the opposite side. It's coming to your left now. Watch.
They ain't gonna run that.
No, they not. It's a screen though.
He spread it out wide. Look how wide this dude is. He way outside.
Hey, listen, it's coming right here to the left side.
Screen. Look at that.
Oh, good hit. Made the tackle though. Good hit. That's how you come in there, boy.
That's how
you come out that block. Hey, listen, that's how you come out that break.
That's how you know.
That's how you come out that break.
That's how you know something's up. Cause look how wide he was.
Watch him come. Watch him come. Go hit his ass 41. There you go. Wrap up though. Yeah. Bring that shit.
Well, one guy's ass knocked out. Oh, yeah.
See, 41 brought it though. Hey, listen, if you knock yourself out, it don't even matter. You can't even brought that shit.
Yeah, he came. He bounced off.
Hey, listen, but you better wrap up though. You better wrap up.
Oh.
41 gonna be a concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Hey, Catfish.
The rest of the game.
Catfish, you see what get me hype, right?
Oh, I see it.
All I want to do is hit you hard. I want to take your heart.
If he would caught that ball clean, he would have scored.
Right. If he'd have caught that ball clean, he'd have scored.
He might have. Hey, listen, he might have. But listen, 41 did his job. He came in, he brought it. He might have brought. He ain't having up behind him. But he brought
41 need to get in the weight room and take
the weight room. So
yeah. Protocol.
Listen,
if he'd have caught that clean, if he wouldn't have bobbled that ball, he would have got it.
Hey, listen though, I'm telling y'all both, 41 did his job. He came in, he brought it.
He did his job.
Now, Bobby Ellis did come back and follow everything up. Says, I just want to say I love watching all you guys play at UT.
Oh, we know that. He better.
He had no choice.
He got no choice. He had three brothers on the same team. He had no choice.
Ask Bob what he's drinking right now.
I guess, he got that Henny in his cup.
I already know he got that Henny in his cup.
Big brother had no choice. He knew he had to come on, dog. He had 3 brothers on the team. Mm-hmm. Actually, he had more than that, but he had 3 real ones.
I was talking to him earlier. We was out there on the court. I was out there with my kids out there, shooting ball.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's like, hey, y'all doing it tonight? Yeah. So I knew he was gonna be on that list.
Man, this one's over with.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it is.
You know what hurt them though? You know what hurt Ohio State, right? Fields wasn't able to play his style game. That's what I think.
Yeah, because he hurt. He still got a hip on him.
Yeah.
He ain't 100%.
He wasn't able to play his style game.
I should have known better than listen to Warren. He told me to take Ohio State and the points.
And the
Hey, listen, I would have took Ohio State.
That's why he's quiet over there.
I think he's mute. He's on mute, probably.
He's on mute.
I'm loud and clear.
So,
Watch how Vegas win this money in a few minutes here.
They're going to come down and score in the big world.
Watch how quick they score 14 points.
You know
I hope you're right.
You know what, though? The plays are there for Ohio State. They just can't get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Fields better use his legs.
Well,
He going to have to.
If he can't use his legs, this game over with.
Well, that's the thing. He can't.
Have number 2 caught the ball
He got
yet?
hip on him.
Have number 2 caught the ball yet? What's his name? Olivia. Have he had a reception yet?
I don't think he had. Listen, they ain't even gone deep yet. Not one time.
But have he even touched the ball?
And listen, and the other thing is, I'm going to test Surtain. I'm sorry. I got to test him.
Right, but have he even touched the ball?
No, I don't know if he has.
But have he touched the ball?
I don't even know if he has. Let me look at the stats real quick.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you take away the best team receiver. That's your game plan. You take him away, and then you worry about everything else.
Let me see what the stats are.
And that's crazy.
Let me see what the stats are.
You can't create nothing to get him the ball, get him on screens, get him on crossing routes, nothing. You don't realize he haven't touched the ball at all?
I know, right? You got to find a way to get your playmaker the ball, right?
You got to find a way to get him the ball. Like, it's crazy.
Create a play. You got places to create stuff like that for him.
Yeah. You got to go in the game knowing this game will take him away.
He has 2 catches, 2 for 23. His longest catch is 20 yards. They ain't trying to get the ball to him. Yeah. You gotta get listen, man. He's on. They only throw the ball 15 times.
How many catches the tight end got?
He has. I think he has that one. He got one for the 36 yards. That's it.
And you're not targeting. Well, he got hit that time with whatever. You're not targeting tight ends and trying to get him the ball. Like, that's how you beat their defense. That's how you.
Honestly, you should be running streaks and crosses right in front of his linebackers, right behind him. That's where their weakness is. But that's the thing, like, bro, I don't understand what they try. Ohio State like to do this. They, how they like to go deep. They like to get they do high-low a different way. Alabama do high-low from one side, crossing the football field.
All the way over, yeah.
All the way over, right? So they'll do a deep one here and a low one here. They'll do a low one here and a deep one here. That's you know where that come from, right? Wow. So your boy Sarkisian come from the West Coast. That's that West Coast offense. That's that old 49er stuff what they did on Jerry Rice and stuff.
North Turner. That's what he got.
That's that North Turner shit. So that's what they doing. That's what he's doing. But he got, instead of having 2 tight ends and 2 receivers, they doing it with like the multiple formation with the single back, the doubles and everything, right? They run the same concept, but they running it when they got a high guy going here and a low guy coming here. They high-lowing you on the same level, but from the opposite side of the field. Ohio State like to do the same thing, but they don't like to do it crossway. They like to do it on the front side. Ohio State do that same thing on the front side or on the back side. They ain't gonna do high-low across the field like Alabama do.
Right, but the benefit of doing it across the field because you get to mess with any.
But you got to have time to do it. You got to know you got time to do it.
And you mess with any coverage that they can run at you.
Absolutely. Because it's gonna beat it up. Yeah.
So if it's cover 3, then the low guy may come open on this side.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what they doing.
May come open in the middle. Like,
you know how you combat that? Fire zone and cover 4.
Yeah, fire zone and cover 4.
Cover 4 kills all of that. But you can't stay in cover 4 too long because they run the ball.
Why you think Seattle beat Denver in the Super Bowl that time? Right. They tried to do the same thing. They played cover 4.
Yep.
Passing that stuff off. and they was coming down here knocking them out.
Knocking them out.
And
That's
then,
it.
Yep. And then when Peyton them won at that time, when they came
Yeah.
in and won it, they changed that up. They changed it up.
Exactly.
They start going streets. They go start going downfield.
Hey, Fred, somebody must have watched your interview with JC because they said they want to know what would Larry Slade have graded number 41 out on that hit.
He probably got a 0. Shit.
You gotta understand, Alabama defense, they play that old Jacksonville style defense. That's what they play.
Ohio State?
No, Alabama defense. Like they
Yeah.
play that old Jacksonville style defense where, where they had Big Henderson, Big John Henderson, and Big Stroud.
And Stroud.
Where they two gap the tackles.
Yep.
Right, the tackles two gap
and they dropped the safety a lot.
And they dropped the safety a lot. Yeah, almost like that.
I played in that defense, Big Cat.
Yeah.
I played in that defense.
And that's how they play. That's
how they playing.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they playing.
See? Where's this all game? Where's this all game? They should have been doing this all.
Hey, hold on, Big One, what you say? Vegas gonna get their money?
Mm-hmm.
Vegas gonna get their money.
Exactly.
Hey, the house don't lose, do they?
They should have been doing this all game. All game long, they should have been doing it.
Vegas gonna get their money.
Don't get it.
What I say early on, for Ohio State to have to win this game, they got to
touchdown. 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 I saw it. You know why I saw it? Listen now. The same thing we was just talking about, right? High low on the same side. High low on the front side. That's exactly what just happened.
That was a double move though.
It was, but it was still a high low.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Watch it. Listen. High low. You got the that's a smash. That's it. High low.
Smash. Yeah.
Nobody knows the
smash. See that? Because the corner's supposed to help on that, right? He can't help.
He can't because the dude broke outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing he can do about it.
There wasn't nothing he can do about it. That was it.
Yeah,
that's why I said touchdown. That corner shut. When I saw him stop his feet, I knew it was touchdown. I said touchdown when he threw the ball.
So now Ohio State needs to stop.
He stopped his feet.
That's why I like
picking
winners. I end up going for the underdog.
Did Devontae, was he out there last time? Smith, did he come back in the game?
Who?
Smith.
I ain't hear you. Who?
Smith.
Devontae, in the game yet?
Devontae
no,
Smith.
I don't think he is.
In game over.
I think he broke his hand.
Game over? Ohio State in the back?
He broke though. His finger broke.
I think he broke his hand. Yeah, he broke something. Yeah.
So now they got to come up with a whole new playbook now.
And Waddle can't do it. He hurt. They gonna run the ball. They can put the ball in Najee Harris' hand. They gonna run.
That ain't gonna work then.
This is what they're gonna try to do now. The rest of the third quarter, for sure.
They're gonna run short routes.
Yep.
Hit check downs and all that type of stuff. That's what they're gonna do.
Ground and pound.
And that's what Bama don't like doing, the short game.
Well, they've been doing it kind of a little bit in this game. Kind of.
Yeah. But to Smith.
Yeah.
They don't trust nobody else.
Don't trust nobody else. Right.
So like you said, did they have a scouting report?
Did they have a scouting? I don't think they did. I don't think Ohio State had a real good scouting report. I don't think so.
They can get that 95% of the time.
Yep.
He goes in motion. He gonna throw the ball.
The ball is going to him. Like, I don't understand how you not seeing it. That's crazy. And Harris, he's going to bounce. He's hitting C gaps. He's not running up to A and B. So your ends got to play good against Alabama. Make them turn that thing in.
They got to get upfield.
Yeah.
Get upfield, wrong arm it, bounce it.
So, all right. Boy, fourth quarter going to be exciting.
Yep. Now they got to make Mac Jones make some mistakes.
Yeah. I don't think Phil's going like that now. He like, hold on now. I got to turn this on. Like, we got a whole nother quarter. I think he finna start running. He like, man, forget this. I'm going to have to square my ribs tomorrow.
Mac Jones about to make his money.
Huh?
Mac Jones about to make
You
his
keep
money.
with this Mac Jones stuff.
You keep talking about Bill O'Brien shit.
I haven't
So
said nothing about Bill O'Brien since the first quarter. Stop it.
you said enough of it in the first quarter to last you through the rest of the night.
I'm just saying that was a good pickup for them. That's all.
Mac Jones still playing.
JC, Bobby Ellis wants to know what's in your cup.
See, what had happened was, I'll tell him I'll text him. I'll text you.
All right. He'll text you, Bobby.
Yeah.
But anyway, no. But seriously, though, all jokes aside, when I say that, because Devontae is out, they're trying to key in. Like, Harris has had a decent game, really, but you look at his rushing stats, what is he averaging? Like 4 yards a carry? He's not really doing it after the first quarter like that. So they're going to put it on the quarterback. That's why when I said it jokingly, but I'm serious about Mac Jones, he's going to have to do something this quarter because they're going to put it on him, especially if Smith's not there. He's going to have to make some plays, and he's going to have to do something.
So this is going to prove, like I said, he's assistant quarterback.
So he could throw 4 more touchdowns, and you'll say that same thing. So no, I ain't really going.
I don't think he's throwing 4 more touchdowns without Smith on the field.
I was being facetious, brother. I was joking. I'm just saying, if he did, no. What he needs to do, he needs to keep moving the sticks. He needs to flip the field. If they get another score or 2 out of that, that's good. But he can't turn the ball over again, for one. He's got to move the sticks, and he's got to put them. He's got to score, and he's got to at least flip the field. The man got 394 passing yards and 4 TDs. So
one person had 212. So
he throwing the ball
though. Yeah. Well,
regardless if he throwing the ball, listen, man. That man ain't got no.
Man, shut up, man. Just stop.
He has zero pressure.
Just stop, man. Stop.
That man has zero pressure.
Just stop, man. Hey, just cut it out. I already know where you're going with that. Just stop.
Hey, man, you trying to crown this dude and he ain't even that good.
I'm not trying to crown. Like, did you listen to what I just said? I said he had. And all I know is Big Cat say something. Here comes y'all like Butch. What's the dog name? Butch and whatever. It's just like you run about here. You'll say you'll agree with whatever the hell he just said.
I'm trying to tell you his
I told you, Big Cat can say it's Wednesday. Dude, it is Wednesday. I think it might be Wednesday.
They're gonna run the ball.
The day looks like that. It's like it might be Wednesday.
Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They're gonna run.
It might be Wednesday.
They're gonna run.
Right. That slant.
Hit him though. And he lost it. He hit him, baby. Listen, when you hit somebody, that's what you can do, baby.
They gotta challenge that. That's a challenge.
He hit him, Big Cat. Ooh, he hit him. Ooh, come here, baby. Come see the daddy. Come here, baby. Come see the daddy. Come. Yeah.
Ball aside. He took the ball out his head.
Come see the daddy.
Oh, he down.
He down. Listen, but I bet he felt it.
Yeah, that wasn't even that big of a hit.
Listen, he got grass on his head in the helmet. I bet he felt it.
You being extra, man.
That ground.
Nah, that's gonna be it. He's down.
My brother, you being extra right now. That wasn't even that big of a hit.
Oh, it was a nice hit.
Yeah, if he's already in midair.
It was a nice hit.
You talk to a safety, Jeff. You talk to a safety, so every hit is a big hit.
You won't tell me this wasn't no nice hit. You see how hard he hit him? How far he went away from him after he hit him? And then he hit the ground too.
I did not see any of that.
Yeah, that was a good little pop. It was a good little pop.
You ain't gonna tell me he didn't feel that. He felt that.
Whose ball is it though? That's why. Whose ball?
Why they challenging that? Like, come on, man! You couldn't see the replay and understand that that's not nothing you should challenge. Like, he clearly hit the ground, then lost the ball.
He hit the ground first.
Yeah.
Whose ball is it? Is what I want to know.
Alabama's ball.
Alabama's ball.
Okay.
Oh man, that's easy. He's down.
I know that's what I'm like. Why are we talking about this?
That timeout would come back and hurt them. What?
It is.
Yep.
They got 2 right now, right? So they're gonna lose another. They have 1 timeout.
No, if they don't win the challenge, they're gonna lose. And because they challenge.
Yeah, they have 1 timeout left.
Right.
I told you that dude is nobody's coach. He's another used car salesman.
JC, your place looks so spacious down there. Look at the stuff on the wall. Look at that.
I'm gonna show you, man. That's my old school pool.
Hey,
everybody playing pool. I'll show it to you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me say this real quick. So our teammates, on the group chat that we always do, JC.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now.
They're talking about. They're saying the one thing we didn't think about. They're saying the one thing we didn't think about. We should have thought about. If 17 was out there on the football field, when we was out there, we would have pressing him the whole time because he ain't 100%. You should be giving it to him right now.
Well, he ain't out
Take
there.
him out the game.
He ain't out there.
He out there. He a receiver right now. He in the slot.
Was it gamer? I'm gonna stop talking about Mac Jones because y'all,
JC May, he called it Mac Jones.
System.
He gotta make plays.
That damn Alabama.
No, that wasn't no play. That was a system. He took off running. He called that play. That was a design run.
Oh, he called that play. JC.
That's what y'all said. He's a system quarterback.
Really?
They called that run play.
Hey man,
he didn't just take off running on his own.
Hey, JC, I bet you bought what's that liquor that new liquor you got? Well, I ain't gonna say it because I don't if they don't sponsor me, they don't get no name recognition. But the bottle that you like, whatever, I'll get you that bottle. I'll bet you for the next 2 years when they go to the NFL, Mac Jones is not gonna be good. I bet you.
So here's the thing. If you listened to me earlier, everybody heard this, wind the tape back. I said in 2 to 3 years, I said Mac Jones will be a starter. I said he won't be an elite level quarterback. I didn't say he's a Pro Bowl guy. I said he's a starter in 2 to 3 years, is what I said.
Right.
I bet he only starts if somebody gets injured and he will not start.
What I said.
Why you putting all these caveats on this shit? I said in 2 to 3 years he's gonna be a starter.
2-3 years. I don't believe that either. What?
I don't see
that Alabama go run the ball.
You know what, Ken? You like my uncle. I got an uncle named. I got an uncle named Eddie Mack. My mom. You don't believe
I know Eddie Mack. I know Eddie Mack.
You know Eddie Mack. So that's my mama's twin brother. You can show him a newspaper.
Run the ball, right, Word? Big Rat.
Man, them safety.
Hey, Big Rat ain't listening to you, man. You ain't saying shit about
the ball. They're going to run the ball. They're not going to put the ball in Mac Jones' hand. They running the rock. They running it.
Who got him down there?
The running guy.
Hey, say hello to Leonard Little. He's watching.
What's up, head?
Big Antonio. What's up, Antonio?
Oh, turtle face, boy.
What's up, Antonio?
What up?
Hey, Big Cat. They did the same thing. The motion guy got the ball.
It's like, why they not understanding that? Anybody going motion, they getting the ball.
The motion guy got the ball.
This is either the guy going motion getting the ball, or they go do the flat route and he gonna get it. Like that's what it is.
Hey, Catfish, ask Antonio where he at right now. What is he doing?
He can hear you.
Antonio, where you at, man?
Touchdown.
I need to holler at you.
And that is the motion man, ain't it?
It's the motion man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the motion
man.
man.
Didn't I tell you a minute ago they were gonna run that motion play no matter if
that route like
or not.
That's nothing but the jet sweep.
That's it.
But instead of
extended jet sweep,
they swing it out. It's like swing pass.
It's an extended jet sweep. That's what it is.
Why won't they switch it up?
Man, they need
hold on, but one. You know why they're running it?
Blitz. That's what
they run it. They running it because they're playing man-to-man coverage. They should be playing zone. They should be playing cover 4, or you know what I'm saying. You in the red zone, play cover 4.
They need to do 5 zone and blitz. That way you play.
Not in the red zone. You do the 5 zones in the open field.
How about cloud coverage right there? Because
Cloud would be great in the red zone.
the dude ran with
You
good.
got your underneath players playing.
Exactly.
So you see the dude ran with him like 18 when he ran. Like they switched the other one off. He ran completely around.
That's why they do it to
cloud coverage. If they run a cloud coverage right there, you got somebody cutting underneath.
Exactly.
Something.
See, the thing about
your zone. Yeah.
Think about it, these teams when they play Alabama, they don't have the upper echelon skill coaching.
Ohio State does.
Well, all of them
supposedly.
Like they don't have the second and third like adjustments within the play. They don't have it. It's like we call it, and that's what it is. No, he going motion.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's what Alabama does. Like they pro level team. They're a pro level team playing college football.
It's not. They don't have. I mean, the kids are not taught like that. I mean, they don't use what they know as a football player after what they've been coached. Like they only play what they have told to be doing. Go left, go right, go left, go right. They don't understand how to readjust stuff. If the play go left, don't keep going right.
Yeah,
but I agree. We talked about this at halftime. We talked about this at halftime about that motion play. Like, how are they going to adjust to it? They didn't adjust to it at all. They've been doing the same.
They've been doing the same stuff.
Exactly.
Anybody going motion?
Coach would tell y'all to adjust to that shit, but each one of y'all would have adjusted to that.
Like if they were blitzing Big Worm and the blitz was going right and the play was going left, they would still go right. No, you adjust your lanes and make it go back to the other side. But they're not getting that. That's football IQ. Everybody don't have that.
Exactly.
Well,
it's football field right now tonight. They don't have football IQ.
Right. But I feel like, you know what, look, they need to understand, like, I feel like the coaches in this game, the defensive coordinator, did not do a scout report right.
That scout report because then Fred don't told me motion going right and JC or Big Cat D on left or right. He looking for the motion man try to make the play himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be.
That's called communication too, Big Worm.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this thing because from 95, 96, 97, Florida beat us with the same shit for 3 years. And they ran it, and it was the same thing over and over and over. And it took a lot of other adjusting and stuff to overcome that. So I can see how it can happen. Like when the coach calls at a certain point, you got to run it. It's on play. Coaches got to call. Players got to execute.
Hold on. But to Florida's credit, though, knowing from watching ball now, from back then, right? They route combinations was crazy.
Yeah, their route combinations were insane. They can run 2 routes. I've seen them run max coverage, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver on each side. We got 5, 6, 7 people in coverage, and they still get 2 people open. Running 2 routes.
You know why, JC? They get their guys option routes.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody
they were running NFL option routes because it depends on they run to wherever's open. They run to the open space. We're covering areas. They're running to whatever's open. And 10 out of 11 people that we played ran certain routes.
So I met some coaches from Florida that was coaching when we was in school, right? Me and Terry Fair at a coaching clinic. They were telling us that they knew all of our signals. They knew everything we did. Whenever we had like all of our hand signals, they knew it. Our coverages, they knew it. So he said in 1996, we played in Knoxville. As soon as we saw y'all do this, we knew y'all was in cover 4.
Yeah.
He said y'all was in cover 4. We ran a cover 4 beater, and they scored on it. Scissors route, cover 4 beater all day long.
That was all they were doing.
Yeah.
So
see, they knew what Coach Saban running. They knew Coach Saban liked to run cover 4. They knew he liked to run cover 3, right? In certain situations, they would run the cover 4 and cover 3 beaters. That's all they worked on. What's the guy named Gaffney? Gaffney, we talk all the time. That's my dog. So Gaffney was one who caught the pass in the end zone, and he really didn't catch it. He caught it, and the ball went through his hand, and they still got a touchdown. Okay, so we talk all the time. He said, "Man, listen, we knew what y'all calls were. We knew everything y'all was doing. Every time y'all played the defense." He said, "Only year they didn't know was 1998.
98.
They had no idea what we were running."
So usually when somebody runs, they have two receivers and you're running two routes. You either running crossing route, you running a post and a go, or you running it's like there's three combinations that people usually run out of two receivers.
Coverage beaters.
But it's either this or the post and a go or something like that, or two outs,
or a post and a deep out.
Right. But they were running, like you said, they were running those they were reading routes and just running to whatever was open.
That's why we knew. That's why our boy was. He wasn't a great quarterback. He knew how to read what coverage was in. And he threw the ball to the open spot.
He threw it to the spot. Yep.
And that was a system and great coaching, because they knew where to beat people and they knew how to, because that's repetition and practice, because they knew when they saw that coverage, they knew exactly where to go to. And it was like, man, they had it was 3rd and 24.
You know what turned me off from Florida? Because Florida and Tennessee was my two schools that I, came down to.
Man, I got you to go to Tennessee. Quit that bullshit, man.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying the story. Like, I had came from a visit from South Carolina, right? I took a visit. I came back. I'm all tired, right? So Coach Spurrier was at my doorstep. He was like, yeah, I'm in the area, da, 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 da. So I go there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there, Coach Spurrier, he was like, so what you thinking about? Da, 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 da. I'm like, man, I'm leaning heavy toward Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? No, that man told me, well, if you go to Tennessee, I'll whoop your ass every year.
I know he did.
He did. Flat out, right there. I'm going to whoop your ass every year. You're going to lose to me every single year. Just like that. I knew then I was going to Tennessee. I knew right then I was going to Tennessee.
I feel that sounds like what he would say too.
I said, I'm going to Tennessee. Like, what up? And, and when we beat them, it was just so surreal. I was just like, I'm like, man, that was so exciting.
That was crazy,
man. Game. Like, it was crazy because I understand the hurdle that Florida was. You know what I'm saying? It was the hurdle.
It was the only hurdle we had.
Yeah, it was the only hurdle.
I mean, the year 4 that's the only SEC team I ever lost to.
Hold on, look at this play. Watch this play. The motion man, they fake it to the motion man.
Yeah.
They've been setting that play up all game.
They don't set that play up the whole game, dog.
You know what he did, though, right? You know what's throwing them off? He pretended like he finna block.
Yep.
Yeah. Release. Yeah.
Listen, they see you said it. They set that play up the whole game.
Yeah.
And see, here's the problem, though. It's like
to the swing. It's like a swing. Like, instead of doing it on the motion, how the running back, he just swing out and then DB do a double move and get open. That's what it is. That's all it is. It just.
So, but hold on. He read. No. Hold on. He read that D, because he could have thrown, if he had thrown that ball to the running back. If that I don't know if that was the corner or the safety.
Some pointers.
No. That corner of that safety came up. That's why that receiver was open. If he had dropped back, he could have thrown the ball to the running back, and he'd hit his head on the goalpost. If he come up,
it's a different form of the RPO. That's why.
Yeah, it is.
But now, instead of doing this handoff stuff, they're doing it further out with the
you're right. Hold on. Percy Harvin used to be the master at that.
Let me tell y'all who play that is. Let me tell y'all who play that is.
Percy Harvin.
No. Let me tell y'all who play that is right there. That play right there, they just ran. Let me tell you where you got that from.
What?
Lane Kiffin. They ran that same thing against Alabama.
You know what?
They ran that same thing against Alabama
this year.
I don't know why.
They ran the same play.
I don't know why in
the hell. Business.
I don't know why in the hell Tennessee got rid of Lane Kiffin.
No, he left.
They didn't get rid of him. He left.
He left.
He left on his own.
He
went back to USC. Yeah, that was his. And I knew if that when I saw that job come open, because if you, I told him.
Was it some type of investigation? Something?
No. It was after he left. Lane would have been fine.
Okay.
Lane would have been fine when he got. I told before he got the job, I was like Lane will get this job, and then when Sarkisian got fired, I think that he replaced. So when Sarkisian got fired, I was like he going back. He going back.
Hey, JC.
Lane was at
JC. Sarkisian and Lane Kiffin, when they call the offensive plays, they the same person.
Yeah.
They the same exact person.
Look, if Lane had the horses that when if you watch that game when they played Alabama early this year, they were giving it to Bama. They couldn't stop them. It was just like Ole Miss was running up down the field. He ain't really he don't have no horses this year. He gonna get him some, but he was beating them with scheme. He was scheming them to death. They was all you saw was Alabama defenders doing like this the whole game, talking to each other, doing this like I don't know who I'm checking the whole game.
You know what? I don't know if I'm promoting different people and whatever.
If you about to talk about Bill O'Brien, dog, I'm checking out.
I'm telling you, for all the Tennessee fans out there listening, if you want to get back on top,
Lane Kiffin.
No, they ain't Lane Kiffin. Go find Eric Mangini and Chad Pennington. You would get back on top.
And Chad from Knoxville too. So Chad, that's his hometown. Chad from Knoxville.
Chad Pennington.
Now
we would get back
see that working right there.
I could get behind that. Like it actually Lane came right out there.
Huh?
Where's Chad?
He was coaching, wasn't he?
I don't know.
He was high school somewhere.
Whatever.
But Chad Chad go to Central? Chad went to Central or not?
Chad got the best mind.
Webb. He went to Webb.
He went to Central. Oh, Webb.
His dad coached at Webb too.
If Chad Pennington arm wasn't messed up, I believe.
I like Chad, man. I like Chad. I always like Chad.
Chad got
Marshall. Chad went to Marshall, didn't he?
Marshall. He's smart with play calling. Like he knows the game. He knows the game, but he just didn't have the tools because his arm strength or whatever. But he knows the game.
Don't let that side conversation distract you from the fact that Alabama is beating Ohio State's ass right now, and they're about to score again. Or did they score again?
Well, that's why we talking about all this other crap.
Because the game over with.
Hey, Fred, somebody said hey to you. Mike Mixon says, Deuce, that's my dude.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? One of my co-workers, when we used to work together. It was my homeboy before that, though. He was my boy.
Ooh.
He was supposed to.
Hey, Mike. Mike, what you got going on?
I hated to see Devontae Garrett. I wanted to see him put up some historic numbers. Hell, he put up historic numbers anyway. But I wanted to see him do some crazy numbers. I hate Alabama, but I like Smith.
If you listening out there, go get Eric Mangini if you decide to change coach.
I'm gonna give you his number. I'm gonna give you his number after this. You can call him and tell him.
Yeah. I'll give you. And I'll call Coach Foreman and tell him you're gonna call him.
I got his number. I don't have it. I don't worry. You got Coach Foreman's number?
I'll forward it to you right now.
Oh, you got
I'll give it to you.
Hey, I got Fulmer's number.
We talk, man. we talk, man. Like, what are you talking about? We have conversations. We talk about family.
We can make
that linebacker that I was talking about earlier did the same thing on every last play. Knowing it was wrong.
No, he just did that too. I knew you were gonna say that.
He just did it again. He sat there and listen, man, you can't stop your feet when somebody coming at you. What the hell wrong with you? Got to run through the motherfucker. Man. Excuse my language. My bad, y'all. My bad.
That hole was so big, dude.
But you listen, dog. Listen. You got to pay the dude coming at you first, though, dog. I mean, come on, though.
What?
Man,
that wasn't even his gap.
Listen, dog. The gap was his. The fullback came directly at him. The fullback came directly at him, and he tried to olay him, bro. You got to go put your head.
Deuce is giving these linebackers from Ohio State hell. They
are stinking it up. I could have played better than them at this age.
But hold on, the defensive line are not making it. I'm gonna say this.
Hey man, listen. I don't care. If you bring your one-on-one battle, I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna say this in the linebackers' defense. They're not moving the ball. They're not moving the line of scrimmage, and they are actually going back. The linebacker, you talking about scrape? Hold on. You talking about scraping? How the hell are you gonna scrape when somebody getting pushed in your lap?
Hey, listen.
How you gonna scrape on that?
Because you standing still. That means you ain't doing your job. You got to move.
I understand being hard on somebody. I get it. I get what you're saying. But you already know. So just like when Al has this conversation, when he says that he wish he had played with Big Albert and John and whoever to move the pocket, there's a reason why he says that. Because they're pushing the line. Because just be quiet. It's easier to scrape off of that.
What?
That's a whole other story. Just chill, because it's easier to scrape off of it. That's what he said. He said it. That's what he said. I'm just.
Oh, hey, I can't go.
So.
I'm saying Big Al.
Okay, I didn't like it. I took offense to it, but he said.
I know you did.
That's what he said. So it's easier when you pushing the Pelican. I can laugh at it now, but I'm just using that as an example.
Okay, man.
It bothered me too. It was like one of them things. I'm like, hold on. I was like, huh? Like, what's I'm like, dude, it's like, I'm sitting right here.
Kept off him? Like, for real? You gonna say that?
Like, we didn't. You made All-American while I was playing with you, but anyway, but still. That's what I talked to him earlier today. He was All-American in 1990 anyway. So I don't know how much more you needed him to keep him off on you.
I feel you.
I love you, bro. Couldn't keep him out no more than like you All-American. Like, anyway, so using that as an example, like this dude right now, they're getting pushed back into the linebacker's lap. You can't scrape if somebody is a yard in front of you. So yes, they can move. I get what you're saying, dudes, about patting your feet and moving a little quicker. But when somebody's constantly getting pushed in your lap,
hold on, but
there's nowhere to scrape to.
It is. Listen,
they can't still making that face. He's still mad.
He should be.
Like I said, I ain't like it.
Now,
I told him I ain't like it, but you know.
All three of y'all should be mad when he say that.
I told him about that. I said, what you mean? But anyway.
Because I was sitting there myself. Because the first time he ever said to me, I said, "So you mean to tell me?"
We were at Head's house. No, he was at Head. Y'all were talking that we were downstairs at Head's house when he said that.
What I say?
I was like, huh?
What did I say, Jason?
What did I say? I know what you said. I said,
so you mean to tell me that Big Worm, Debo, Big Cat, they didn't get you free running lanes? And he was like, nah, that ain't what I'm saying. Now, what is you saying? Because that's the truth.
And I asked a specific question because for 12 games that year, he lined up right behind me for the very first part of that game, and you got all the free reign that you had to make All-American. So what you saying? Like, how much more free reign did you need? Like I said, I didn't say that to get into that part of the conversation.
I think you said it to give them respect.
but at whose expense though?
Exactly.
Anyway,
I look at it this way: Ray Knott should be in that motherfucker too.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
No. So
yeah.
I'm gonna tell the most impressive. I'm gonna say this: the most impressive tackle. It's actually two of them. I'm not saying this to disrespect anybody, but the most impressive tackles I've ever seen was from Raynard Thompson. This man came from one side of the ball, came around the back side of the ball and made a tackle for loss. He did this twice. Who we playing Florida or was it Mississippi? It might have been Mississippi State. Whoever we were playing, this dude was unreal. Look, who is that crying?
Now they want to start throwing the ball. Come on,
man, it's too late for that.
Oh yeah, this one's over with.
It's ball game.
Oh no! Like they said, they got put in the half hundred club, man.
They killed my whole spirit.
Man, just stop, man. They got put in the half hundred club. 52-24. But Cat, that wasn't even about you, man. You playing defensive end. It was all about defensive tackles. That ain't about you.
I played defensive tackle too. Yeah.
Not that year.
How we used to shift, move
That
down,
wasn't
go to
that was not about you.
Yeah.
So you could not be mad. That wasn't even about you.
Don't try to make up for it now. He said it. So that's a shot at
It
all.
wasn't about you.
That's a shot at all us, JC. I'm on D-line too. Fuck. I mean, it's old news. I ain't sweating. Alvin and Big Hen was ballers too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now this is the like now they want to start doing this type.
Yeah, but like
They got no choice.
But
here's
he
the
was
thing,
doing
though.
stuff from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, they run.
So-
Here's the thing. Alabama played a shell, right? They played a shell where they play everything in front of them, and they come up and make the play, right? So they should have been dinking and dunking then.
From the beginning.
They would have opened up everything longer. They would have had to come out of the shell.
RPO.
They never took them out the shell.
Yeah. Get him out there.
So I'm gonna pose a question that was asked earlier tonight. I'm gonna ask it again.
What's that?
So is Justin Fields gonna get picked before Trevor Lawrence now? Is he going?
No, I never thought it was picked for Trevor Lawrence.
I'm asking the question. It's just a question.
But you know what?
Trevor Lawrence will be the number one player picked in the draft. Period. Hands down. I never heard that.
So that question was from Ashana. That question's from Ashana. Who asked that question earlier? You asked that question earlier?
You can't say that before. Yeah, I asked that question earlier. You can't say that before Urban Meyer.
So that's a hard pass on him being picked before Trevor.
Well, you gotta understand.
Trevor Lawrence will be the first
He's
player.
dealing with elements though.
No, because and I say that because there's more going. So that owner, they tanked to get Trevor Lawrence this year. They made moves. They didn't make moves, but they didn't make moves to get. They weren't going to be 1-15. They weren't going to be 1-15. They made moves specifically to get Trevor Lawrence. That was just what it was.
I look at if you run an Urban Meyer's offense. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to be that guy. I don't think he's going to have that bruising of power to run them plays like Jackson.
I don't think he's going to try to run. So just the same thing with Chip Kelly.
That's what he do.
But that's what Chip Kelly did in college. Chip Kelly changed once he went to the NFL. He didn't run. Chip Kelly, he didn't do exactly what. That was
Chip Kelly's problem. He changed. He should have never changed. He was still.
But here's what he did.
Chip Kelly.
Hold on.
He should have never changed. He should have got a quarterback that's ran his system. Chip Kelly would still be in the league right now.
He was ahead of his time. I agree with you on that. He didn't stick to his. The thing he stuck to. He kept his up tempo. He kept some of the.
Why you think
some of the aggressive play calls?
Why you think the Raiders finna get rid of Carr and finna have Mariota as their quarterback?
I can see that.
I don't.
But what Kelly did, like I said,
you know what? Mariota came a little bit before his time. If they would have
what's in your cup, man? What's in your cup? You can't drink no more tonight.
Hey, listen, dog. Hey, listen. He can start
Mariota. Mariota would be one of the top quarterbacks in the league if they run this system that right now.
I don't know. Listen, Big Cat. Mariota gonna get hurt running that system in the NFL. His ass ain't gonna never play football again.
How Jackson ain't gonna get hurt? How Jackson not get hurt then?
He ain't Jackson. What the hell is you talking about?
Right.
Mariota was running this before Jackson got in the league.
Hey, listen. Mariota is injury prone. He injury prone. Listen, bro. If Mariota run that shit in the league, he gonna get hurt.
Man,
he gonna be out the league. I promise you.
Y'all think Mariota that soft? For real?
No, I do.
No, I'm not gonna say he's that soft.
I think he's that soft. With a capital T at the end.
Okay, so what you think Trevor Lawrence is then?
Trevor Lawrence ain't Mariota.
Right. He don't run the ball like Mariota, so
he don't have to.
He don't when he get in the league.
Mariota weaker than Trevor Lawrence.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah. Mariota was getting hurt at Oregon, though. Mariota was getting hurt.
So what you think finna happen to Trevor Lawrence? Him go there, he doing them RPOs.
But I don't think he's gonna
do RPOs in the league.
He's not gonna do it to that level. And that's what I'm about to say. Like your point about Chip Kelly.
No, he ain't gonna do it like that.
Let me get to your Chip Kelly point.
He didn't show a drop back. Trevor Lawrence haven't showed where he could drop back in the pocket and just
Yes, he had.
and throw the ball.
Cat,
Win.
Let me say something. Let me say something about your
The only pocket passer that's been in the game from Clemson is Deshaun Watson. Who? Trevor Lawrence ain't really show he can stand in.
But what do the other quarterbacks have to do with the one that's there now? Like, why do we keep making that comment? Because they ain't had one. What does that have to do with who's there now?
You talking about
he's
him in the league?
But he's not the other quarterbacks though.
We talking about him going to the league.
He's not the other quarterbacks.
I feel like Trevor Lawrence can't run that style in the league. That's
what style?
That RPO running and doing all that. He's not gonna be.
He don't. That's what we're saying. He don't need to run that. That's what we're telling you.
I don't think he can read the defense like that. To me, he's like a Matt Jones. That's what I feel.
He ain't Matt Jones.
I feel like he's a Matt Jones.
Trevor Lawrence is way better than Matt Jones. No, Matt Jones. Stop, man.
Stop. He ain't Matt Jones.
Okay, I've been around these different quarterbacks. I played around these different quarterbacks. And
I get that, but you ain't watching these. You're obviously not watching these dudes like you say you're watching.
Cool. I'm not watching. Okay. I'm from Anderson. Clemson, 20 minutes up the street from me.
What the hell they got to do with you watching TV?
So why the fuck would I watch? Why would I watch them? Why would I watch them?
What the hell? You in New York right now. You in Melville right now. What they got to do with anything?
Why wouldn't I watch Clemson when they play? Why would everybody in my hometown Clemson fans? Why wouldn't I watch Clemson when they play?
This is what I be doing. I be laughing just like this.
Why wouldn't I watch Clemson play? Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
You're in Melville right now. What they got to do with you watching Clemson? How many Clemson games did you watch this year? Be honest.
Well, I'm in New York. I probably watched.
You doing a lot of talking and stuttering. How many games did you watch this year?
I said half of their games. I at least seen half of their games.
I don't believe it.
Okay. And if it wasn't for ETN, whatever that running back's name is,
ETN had a shitty year this year. ETN had a good year last year. ETN was garbage this year.
And that's why I know you ain't watching. That's why I know you ain't watching. And that's why they didn't win.
I'm not gonna let you do that one though. He wasn't garbage.
On his standards,
and that's why they didn't win.
Yes, he
was.
That's
why they didn't win, because he didn't have them explosive plays like he normally had.
Deuce, compared to last year and this year, he was garbage. Stop
it. Dude, Clemson has had in the last what?
I don't care what they had before.
They have had the top receiver in the NFL. Stop it. Stop it. Like, stop it.
How many times do I have to prove you wrong, man? We had these conversations.
Prove me wrong now. What wide receiver from Clemson is not?
I ain't talking about that
right now.
What I'm gonna prove you wrong on? Are you saying that Trevor Lawrence isn't gonna be good in the NFL?
I'm telling you right now, if they go there and they try to run that RPO and they try to run that when he run and trying to be like Lamar Jackson, he go get crushed. That's what I'm saying.
They're not gonna run that with him.
They're not running that. That's what.
And I don't see him being a Peyton Manning. I don't see him being a Peyton Manning, checking and changing plays and doing all. I only see him being a Dak Prescott. I don't see him being a Dak Prescott in the NFL. I don't.
So you don't think he's better than Andrew Luck? You don't think he was better than Andrew Luck?
Hell no, he's not better than Andrew Luck.
Big Cat, really?
Are y'all serious?
You might need to log off. You might need to log off.
Y'all stuck at the
yes.
That's what you trying to tell me. Trevor Lawrence is better than Andrew Luck was when he was in college. Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. Without question.
Yeah.
Catfish, what you think?
Without.
I say, wait.
I want to get Catfish's opinion. I want to get Catfish's opinion.
First of all, you can't debate the great debater. He's just you can't. Just give up.
You talking about JC?
Yeah.
JC, he's a great debater.
Yeah, even if you're right, you can't be.
Argument, even if you're right.
Yeah, yeah. It can be snowing outside and he's debating it's raining and you can't win.
Yeah, you can't win. So you got
he gonna have an argument even if you're right.
I don't care. The sky's blue. No, it ain't. It's red.
Somebody said that. Remember, somebody said in the comments they were like Coleman could debate that the sky in blue right now. Somebody said that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you right now. Trevor Lawrence is not better than Andrew Luck when he was in college.
Yeah, he is.
By every measure, he's
Get out
better
of here
than.
with that.
Hey, quick
I don't
question.
care what.
Get out of there.
Andrew Luck.
Get out of here with that.
Why? Here, tell me why Trevor Lawrence is better than Andrew Luck in college.
Why?
Yes.
I'll tell you why.
I'll answer after you answer. I'll go after you do.
Because the stats are going to be comparable.
Very comparable.
I'm gonna have to go with Andrew Luck's the better one.
Because I would say if I was to put money on it, Andrew Luck's going to be the better quarterback. Trevor won't be able to do what Luck in the NFL.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you two questions, Worm. How much money you want to put on it, and how are we judging?
Let's go.
How much money you want to
I
put?
guarantee.
How much money you want to put on it?
That's your go-to.
I will guarantee.
What the hell I'm supposed to say? How much you want to bet? Put some money where your mouth is.
How much money you want to put on it?
I give
What the hell I'm supposed to say? What the hell I'm supposed to say?
Stop it, JC.
You stop it.
Andrew Luck is not better than Trevor. Trevor Lawrence.
You're right about it. You're damn right.
You said it right, JC.
It's better than Trevor Lawrence.
We settled the debate. Somebody in the comments section, Chris Ligon, says Andrew Luck is better than Lawrence.
Yes.
He don't
What's
know
his name? What's his name?
Chris Ligon.
Chris Ligon don't know what the hell he talking about.
Thank you, JC.
Chris, you're on point, Chris. Great minds think alike, Chris.
He said something else. If you're asking me if I have a team and my QB is Andrew Luck or Lawrence, I'm taking Luck all day long, minus the injuries.
Andrew Luck is a quitter.
He must be a coach
Andrew Luck is a
fan.
quitter.
Hey, he must be a coach fan. He a coach fan. That's what it is.
Andrew Luck is a quitter.
Yeah,
It
he gotta be a coach fan. He a
It
coach
doesn't
fan.
matter. How can you call Andrew Luck a quitter? How?
He quit. He just quit.
Got hurt.
What the hell? He just quit.
You reaching out.
He
No,
just quit.
What you mean quit? Because he was injured. Stop it. He was injured. That's why he quit. That's why he decided, you know what? I prefer life over being injured.
Man,
That's
stop.
why he quit. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop
No,
it.
you stop it. No, you stop
Tell you right now, Andrew Luck
You ain't
better
telling me
quarterback than
shit.
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, when he gets to Jacksonville, it's gonna ruin his career. It's gonna
You're the
ruin
most,
his career.
you're the most
I'm
negative.
telling
So
you right
there's nobody
now.
that's coming out in this year's draft that's going to be any good.
It's
Go
going
Coleman.
to ruin. Trevor Lawrence go to Jacksonville. It's going to ruin his career.
No, I'm gonna tell you where he didn't want to go to, where he was gonna go back to school if this team had the #1 draft pick.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Deuce, where was he going? Who
J-E-T-S.
You know what? I agree.
he was going back.
I agree. It would have ruined his career.
He was
I
going
agree.
back to school with
I
that
agree.
one.
He need to go back to school this year. He got another year.
He does.
He got
He
2
need
more
to
years.
go back.
Actually.
He need to go back to Clemson. He need to go back to Clemson because Jacksonville is going to ruin his career. It's going to ruin it. I'm telling you right.
Okay, catfish. Let's do this. So let's bet. I want to bet Worm and Big Cat right now.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be the NFL Rookie of the Year next year. They won one game this year. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
It's not hard to do.
They're gonna go from 1 win to at least 7. I'm gonna make a 2-tier bet for you. They're gonna go from 1 win to at least 7 wins next year, and he's gonna be the NFL.
Joe Burrow would have been Rookie of the Year if he wouldn't have got.
I didn't ask you that.
He's
I'm
the
telling
only
you right
quarterback
now what the
started.
bet is.
Only rookie quarterback.
I'm not talking about Joe Burrow. Tua started this year.
Well, Trevor Lawrence
I know what you were part of it.
started.
Think
Trevor
about
Lawrence
it.
is the only rookie quarterback
7
started, so that's not a bet. That's not a
How
guarantee.
much y'all want to bet?
That's not a
NFL
guarantee,
rookie-
JC. That's not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee.
Okay, then you
Be the NFL Rookie of the Year.
win. Then you win. That's an easy win for you if that's not a guarantee.
But that's not a
I'm
real
telling
bet.
you.
That's not
I'm
a real
telling
bet.
you.
That's not a real bet. Why? When he the only quarterback that's gonna be starting as a rookie?
No.
It doesn't have to be a quarterback. It could be a running back, receiver, whoever. Like he's gonna be the NFL Rookie of the Year.
If
He
he
won
was
NFL Rookie of the Year this year.
quarterback, chances are he's going to be Rookie of the Year, just like how Joe
So basically, what you're saying is you're chickening out on the bet.
How many years did Luck play? How many years did Luck play?
Luck played at least what? 9 years?
No.
Look it up. I bet it's about 8 or 9.
No,
I think if from what y'all were arguing, y'all need to compare it to like the first 5 or 6 years of Luck's career with Lawrence.
Nah, he won't remember this 5 years from now. That's why I'm gonna get it next year.
Yeah, get it right now.
I will remember it.
Get it right, Warren. There's nowhere in the world Trevor Lawrence right now is a better player than Andrew Luck was.
No.
There's nowhere.
Andrew Luck fat and out of
When they were
shape
in
right
college?
now, so he ain't.
Hold on,
shit
when they
right
were in
now.
college, y'all act like, hold on, listen. Y'all act like Andrew Luck was good.
He's not. Trevor Lawrence, look, Trevor Lawrence, I'm not beating on you. Look, I wish you the great success. But we doing a talk show, we're doing comparisons and all this and that. He's not even better than Russell Wilson. Stop it. In college.
So
stop it.
let me ask you a question.
In
I'm gonna
college,
go back.
Big Cat.
Russell Wilson was.
say that?
Stop, man.
In
What are you
college,
talking
he was
about?
You really did say that?
And you telling me that Trevor Lawrence is better than Russell Wilson in college?
He won a national championship. Russell Wilson didn't win nothing. He didn't even win a conference championship. You ain't gonna tell me that. Stop it. You know, Nick, you stop it.
One team in the
They
conference.
can't stop it. Hey man,
football.
somebody take your cup.
Stop it. If we
Hey,
got
man.
to predictions,
Take your
I don't know
cup.
what you
Listen,
drink.
somebody get his cup.
quarterback. That's what we're talking about. Quarterback.
Okay, so Big Cat, let me ask you a question.
We talking
So
about
where?
we
Okay.
talking about
All
quarterback.
right.
We talking
So where
about
did
old
Russell-
players versus new
Okay, all
players.
right.
Russell Wilson was better than Trevor Lawrence today.
All right. So Big Cat, where did Russell?
Russell Wilson
Okay, where did Russell?
better than the quarterback from Florida today. Russell Wilson is better than the Alabama quarterback today. Stop it. Like
Where did Russell
Andrew
play
Luck
quarterback
is
at
all
in college, dude?
today. Stop it.
Cat, where did Russell play quarterback in college at?
Who?
Wisconsin.
Where did Russell Wilson? No.
He played
Hold
in
up,
Wisconsin.
Cat.
He ended up in Wisconsin. But
Where did he start out at?
He started out at
You don't fucking know.
Nebraska?
No,
Nebraska?
it wasn't no Nebraska.
Who was it?
North Carolina State.
Yep.
So you telling me he had a
Guess who's there? Guess who's
I did
there
that
at
for a
North
reason.
Carolina
I did that for.
Who's at North Carolina State?
Nobody.
Phillip Rivers wasn't there?
10 years before that.
Yeah.
Was it 10 years before that?
Yeah.
Maybe 15.
Like his
Shit.
second year, and he realized he couldn't get on the field. So
No,
he tried-
They didn't even
no.
play together.
Phillip Rivers came out in like 2003, dog. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
so when did Russell Wilson come out?
Not the year Phillip Rivers was there. I know that.
They
Okay,
didn't play together. They weren't on the same team.
since y'all closer to that rim, so who was the quarterback at North Carolina State?
It wasn't nobody.
Some bum that he wasn't gonna play ahead of that he transferred from. It
Okay.
wasn't Phillip Rivers.
Oh, okay, but that don't make him a bum. That's just the coach's choice to go with somebody else.
Hey man,
What it
I
was.
want you to stop.
I'm not saying he
Coach
was bad.
Foreman had Peyton Manning and that Stewart guy, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I was there with
You know what I
Brandon.
mean?
Yeah.
Stewart was horrible,
Brandon was better. Brandon was better than him.
right? So Coach Foreman decided to go with Peyton Manning.
Okay,
Right.
this
That
wasn't
was
3 years
right.
later, dog. He transferred after 3 years. Three.
Right,
Not
he
as a
realized,
freshman.
he
Not as a
realized
freshman,
that
3
Peyton
years.
Manning was Coach Foreman's boy, and he transferred. That's what it was. That he couldn't nowhere possible get in front of Peyton Manning, so he left. That's what that was.
Man, like I told you,
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers came out of NC State in 2003.
Yeah.
3.
But that's not the point. That's what you want to hold on.
Here's the point. You said Phillip Rivers.
He want to hold on when he came out. Okay, you hold on that point.
You said that.
But I'm sitting here. My argument is that Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson is a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence, Fields, and all them today.
And we telling you that's bullshit.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
all I'm
bullshit.
saying.
And that's
That's all I'm
false.
saying. That's false.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's false. Why? Because Trevor Lawrence running a little bit, Fields running a little bit. What? That's what? That make it false?
No.
Andrew Luck haven't put up records. Andrew Luck haven't put up records.
So you're a little bit off.
Okay,
I know. I'm about to give you some credit. You're a little bit off. Phillip Rivers came out in 2003. Russell Wilson he left NC State in 2011. So you just missed it by 8 years. You were close. You were right there. You missed it by that.
Hold on.
I'm not North Carolina State.
Hold on.
I'm not.
Y'all do know Russell Wilson started the whole time he was at North Carolina State, right?
I do know that.
Tell him
he
that.
Didn't do shit while he was there. I know that.
He didn't know that.
But he didn't do shit while he was there.
He didn't know that.
Yes, I did know that.
Like,
no, I didn't know that.
Why he left it?
I don't know why he left.
So if you started 3 years, you tell me why he left.
Okay, the thing is that I don't know why he left. All I know, he ended up at Wisconsin, and he balled out, and he went to the league, and he doing what he doing today. Andrew Luck at Stanford, and he doing what he's doing today, and he ended up having a top for injury. Me personally, this is just me. This is my opinion.
Yeah, I know this is your opinion. You
My
personally.
opinion.
Ain't nobody but yours.
No. Oh God, the guy who chimed in agreed with me that Andrew Luck is a better player than Trevor Lawrence.
Man, that dude, stop. You and them both.
Don't discredit.
He also said that Tom Brady didn't win anything in college either. Same guy that said that Andrew was the better quarterback.
Yeah, Tom. It was because of me. Tom Brady even goddamn started playing. Shit.
When you knocked out Drew Bledsoe, did he buy you a dinner for that?
I didn't knock it. See, that's the thing on the clip.
Didn't you knock out Bledsoe?
I didn't knock out Drew Bledsoe, but Mo Lewis made the hit on Drew Bledsoe. But I chased Drew Bledsoe down and made him fumble.
Yeah, I know that you were part of that.
For the ball, and when he turned around, he didn't see Mo Lewis, and that's when Mo Lewis hit him.
Well, I knew you had something to do with the play.
I wouldn't have pursued the ball.
I knew that.
Okay, if I wouldn't have pursued the ball, he would have saw Mo Lewis and ran out of bounds, and that whole Patriots dynasty would never happen.
So I know. Did you tell him that when you got there?
Oh, Brady? Yeah.
Anybody? Shit. Whoever was listening.
I told Brady he owed me some money.
You should have told all of them that. I knew. Brady. I was watching that game.
I like Brady. I was like, Brady, you know how you got your start, right? If I wouldn't have never pursued Bledsoe when he got in the pocket, if I wouldn't have never chased him.
But you know me, I got a different spin on it.
If I would have been being lazy, you would have never got your start. But because
but you know me,
player like I am, I hustled and I caused a fumble, and he tried to catch the ball, he turned around, bam. That's how you got your start. I like, you owe me your check. That's what I told him.
I told him, like, why didn't you catch him earlier? Was my thing.
JC, this is college stats. This is your boy.
I already know, bro.
Oh, listen, Russell Wilson for 4 years.
Go to Andrew Luck.
I am. Hold on. I am. Hold on. Listen.
Hey, Catfish, cut him off. Listen,
Russell Wilson for 4 years. I got to get this number. I'm giving passing stats and touchdowns, right? And also interceptions. Mm-hmm. So passing stats for his career, 11,720. This is in 4 years. He had 109 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. All right. So I'm going to go to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence only played 3 years. He ain't played 4 years. He had 10,000 yards and 10,098 yards, and he also has 90 touchdowns and 17 interceptions.
Okay. In 3 years.
In 3 years.
Okay. So now,
go to Andrew Luck's ass.
Hold on. Now my dispute to that is it wasn't no RPO back then.
I don't care about what it was.
You have to factor that in.
How you gonna factor that in?
How do you cut him off, man? How do you cut him off? I'm trying to cut him off. How do you turn him off?
Big Worm. Don't let them go against you, Big Rat. You feel exactly what I'm saying, Big
all
Rat.
that stuff.
If they ran the ball to the left side 3 times,
no RPO was in the game back then. If Russell Wilson had been able to run an RPO in college like how they do now, he would.
What do you think he was running? What do you think Russell Wilson was running?
He wasn't running RPO. Look at he's a pocket passer. That's what he's known for, in the pocket. Yeah. Look it up. That's what he's doing.
So you're telling me let me ask you a question. What does RPO actually mean?
Run pass
Tell
out.
me what that.
Run pass
So you're telling me
you're the quarterback.
I got it.
So why would you ask him that question if you know what it is already?
Because I don't understand how you say a run pass option gives him more passing yards than somebody else when they're running a run pass option.
If I'm the quarterback and I take the ball from the center and I fake it to the running back and get the linebackers to jump up and I pass it to the tight end or receiver, that's going to give him.
Are they throwing the ball deep downfield on these RPOs?
Clemson do.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
Yeah,
they throw the ball out into the flats and these short routes on an RPO.
Okay.
Nobody throws the ball deep down the field on an RPO. Stop it.
You are lying right now. They do throw the ball deep on the RPOs. They do. Because RPO can go to any receiver. RPO can go to any receiver. Stop it. They can go to any receiver. The first time I saw it in the league was with Jay Cutler. And he wasn't really running the ball. He didn't give that.
So it wasn't the RPO. It was a PO.
Nope. Because he did have opportunity to run, but he just didn't run because he was scared.
And you knew he wasn't running the ball because it's Jake fucking Cutler.
So what? But the play is still the same. The play is still the same.
It ain't the same when you don't think Jake Cutler running the ball.
Hold on, let me say this real quick. So I'm looking at all three of these guys, right? So Andrew Luck, his numbers in 3 years was 9,434 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He had 82 touchdowns and 22 interceptions. Now, this is the one thing I looked at also that's different. All of them are different in this. The two that we're questioning the most are very close when it comes to like quarterback rating for as far as their career. I'm not talking about one season to my career. Mm-hmm. So Russell Wilson's number as far as his career was 147.2 as a rating, right? Trevor Lawrence's number is 164.3 quarterback rating. And Andrew Luck's number is career number 162.8. Trevor Lawrence has a better rating than both of them.
And why do you think
career?
Because of the RPO. That's like Antifa. I'm gonna blame everything on the RPO. It's like Antifa.
I'm not getting into that. The RPO, right? Because it's more short passes.
You gonna blame everything on the RPO.
Passes. It's more that, right? Like you said, they don't throw the ball downfield on RPOs, right? Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that?
Did.
Didn't you say that
I
word?
did say that. But you said I was lying.
Right, so that's
they do the ball downfield.
That's going to give him a better rating, but they do throw the ball downfield on PO. They do. Okay, so I'm saying if Russell Wilson if Russell Wilson was in college today, and he played in these systems today, he would kill it. Look up Marcus Mariota.
You're taking the Russell Wilson that you know of the NFL, not the college Russell Wilson.
Look up Marcus Mariota stats when he was up for the Heisman. Look up his stats.
He won the Heisman.
So look it up.
And he still hung it up in the league, though. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying, look it up.
So what you're doing is you're taking the Russell Wilson.
Hold on. Here's the difference. Trevor Lawrence is going to be able to run what he's been running in college when he gets in the league. Marcus Mariota wasn't able to do that. You have to factor that in. He had to become a more pocket passer and not use his athleticism to do what he's capable of doing.
So, one question.
Now, he's been in the league 10 years plus. He's going to be able to do what he's capable of doing from day one. Now with the Raiders, when they get rid of Carr.
Question. Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Are you drinking that Martelli?
You know what?
Because if you are, I'm leaving it alone.
They're not paying me. I'm not giving you no fuck.
So just wink one time.
Tell him, Big Cat. Tell him, Big Cat. Tell him one more time. Hold on, Joe. Stop it, Joe.
Big
Cat. What they not doing? What they not doing, Big Cat? They not doing what?
If they're not paying me, I'm not giving.
Look. So hit your bill. So hit your bill one time if that's it.
Because you know what? I stand on everything I'm saying. No, you sitting on it. You know what? Trevor Lawrence can go in the league and he could be the best quarterback ever. But from what I see,
and you're gonna say it's only because of the RPO if he does.
Deshaun Jackson, Deshaun, what's his name?
Watson.
Deshaun Watson didn't even run that much RPO.
But why are you putting everything on the art like Deshaun? This is what I like. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. No. You said it. Let me answer the question. So Deshaun Watson, people, the one thing I like,
Alabama won. I told y'all.
They keep acting like he's a running quarterback. Deshaun Watson is a pocket quarterback who can take off or slide if he needs to. He's not this running quarterback who's an RPO guy or whatever. Deshaun Watson is a more traditional quarterback, like what you've seen for the last 50 years.
Quarterback, unlike
I
Trevor
do think
Lawrence.
that.
You saying
No,
Trevor
I think Trevor. I said Deshaun Watson was that, and I think Trevor Lawrence can run when he needs to. I think he can slide in the pocket. I don't think he's this running quarterback that they need to run this RPO with. I think he can read the defenses and throw. And I think Justin Fields could do the same thing. I think they're gonna mess him up if they try to make him. He's not Lamar Jackson. There's only we ain't seen Lamar Jackson since Michael Vick. If they try to mess up Justin Fields and try to make him do that same thing, he's too little, he's too slight. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's gonna get hurt. I think he can stand back there and throw the ball.
Bigger than Lamar Jackson.
No, he's not bigger than Lamar Jackson.
Deuce.
Justin Fields.
Y'all can look that up.
No.
Who's that?
Justin Fields isn't bigger than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
What do you mean, heavier or taller?
Both. He's
heavier and taller than him.
He's 3 by 2.
Justin Fields is 6'3".
Yeah, legit.
He don't look it to me. So
he's legit 6'3".
He's what, 6'3", 228.
You brand among stars like Fox and Haley Steinfeld.
Two pairs exclusively from America's Best, including.
What the hell is that?
No, you know they got to do the commercials.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, them the paying commercials.
Well, they just barely went over. The over-under was 75, and it ended up being 76.
Vegas.
Well, Vegas be on point with them
Oh,
things. Golly.
Man, I was sitting down on the couch.
How do they do that shit? How do they do it, man?
What's that? Come up with the numbers?
Yeah.
Easy. I mean, they
Because it's
create
rigged.
the totals of both teams, and they take off 5 or add 5.
No, I get that, but they're always like
based on the defense, right? Based on what the defense give up. They
No,
take the 5
it's
and add
straight
5.
offensive score.
No, I know they take the offense, but right. So then you got to count in the defense somehow. What they give up, and whether it's the 5 swing or 5, low.
It's about 0.3% that they calculate the defenses. Everything right now in college football is all about offense scoring.
Yeah.
The method they used when we played don't work no more.
Right. So
I lost big money
today. I'm gonna transition. So Nick, so your boy, Big Cat, Nick Saban. Look, first I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say we all. I respect Nick Saban. I know what he is and what he does.
Absolutely.
But with this win right here, is he the greatest college football coach?
I thought it was the greatest college football coach before this game ever started.
I thought he was before that, but some people don't, and that's why I asked that question. I said it before this, and I stand by that. But Big Cat, Worm, what y'all think? What do y'all think? Give me your Nick Saban recap.
I mean, right now, you have to be crazy not to think the man is not the GOAT right now. I mean, he's doing all the things right. He's still got all the high caliber kids coming, and he's winning national championships year in, year out. You talking what, 6 of the last 7 years he's been to the championship game? And heck, I mean, shucks, the trophy case don't lie. You go back to all the greatest coaches that ever coached college football, and you go look at their accolades and compare his accolades. It don't compare.
Right.
Especially with the win-loss column.
Yeah, and Big Cat, like transition, like the kids, he's winning at this level and then putting kids out in the NFL, like we've been talking about. Like, that's the best of both worlds. Like, talk about Nick Saban, that program, college, NFL. Just how does he do it?
First of all, he has the best system overall, right? He has the best coaches that's coaching for him, right? And he's going to be able to go out and get every top recruit that he wants. You understand? Because he's picking and choosing top of the top what he wants. Yep. You know, he gets the top pick of the litter, what he wants. And you know, for him to go out and do what he's doing year in and year out, like, it says a lot, man. Because, you know, you're only as good as your bottom. You know, so if I'm at the top, I'm as good as my coaches that's up under me coaching these players. And like I said, like every year and year out, he's always had a top offense coordinator that go into the league and be top offensive coordinators in the league. Like, he have great mind behind them. You know, he have a great system. Like, I feel like, you know, he's the best coach ever to coach. Mm-hmm. Even though I wasn't with Bat Bryant and all, you know, I don't know nothing about that, whatever. But in my lifetime, he's the greatest coach ever. To go from LSU, I think if he would have stayed at LSU, they would still be winning right now. Right. You know, so, like,
yeah, I agree with you. And with that's a good Deuce. What does that mean for the college landscape for the next couple years? What is everybody going to do about this Alabama monster? What are they going to do?
One thing you got to try to figure out how to catch up. And the other thing is this. One thing I think Nick Saban understands more than anybody else, more than any other coach. And back in the day, a lot of coaches understood this, but I think a lot of egos have gotten into it now. And even though, not saying he don't have an ego, but he's deserved his ego. He knows how to hire coaches each year to be good. Now keep in mind, all his coaches come there, they get a job. They get a job as a head coach somewhere. Defense coordinator, offense coordinator, every other year. But you know one thing he can do? He can bring coaches in that can coach. And he does it every year. And he let them do that job. When Lane Kiffin was there, he let Lane Kiffin do Lane Kiffin. You bring in Sark. Sark did Sark. Bill O'Brien come down there. He gonna let Bill do his thing.
Yeah, you don't want me to hear that. You don't want to hear that, Joe.
Nah, man. That was us talking junk, man. I know what he does.
But he lets his coaches coach. He lets them coach. But not only he's the guy. He's still the head man. He's still gonna rule everything and reign everything. But he bringing in the best coaches, man.
Yeah.
Look at their coaching staff. They have the best coaching staff every year, regardless if guys leave or not. They have the best coaching staff. And the other thing about Nick Saban, I don't care how many coaches leave and get head coaching jobs. Guess what? I knew this, and we all knew this. Before y'all left, we knew it was Nick Saban and not you. So everybody keeps hiring these guys who are Nick Saban disciples. Guess what? They ain't Nick Saban. They can't do what Nick Saban do. So stop hiring them fools and leave them where they at.
That's why there hasn't been an assistant beat Nick Saban yet.
Right. Not one has beaten him yet.
They're not. Everybody needs to stop. Hold on, let me say this. I'm gonna say my piece tonight. Everybody needs to stop trying to hire these dudes that came from Nick Saban tree and thinking they gonna be God like Nick Saban. They ain't Nick Saban. They ain't never gonna be Nick Saban. Hold on, I ain't finished. They ain't gonna never be Nick Saban.
They're not coming from Nick Saban tree now.
Exactly. They ain't gonna be Nick Saban.
They come from Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick. That's where they coming from.
Exactly.
So to that point, one thing, Duke said one thing, and I agree with all what you guys said as far as that recap. One thing that Duke said was like, one thing that he does, I think he does best is learn how to, I joke about the Bill O'Brien thing, and we'll talk about that later. But with all the guys you just named, with Kiffin, Sark, everybody that comes in there, Pruitt when he was there, Kirby Smart when he was there, all the Mel Tucker when he was there.
Hold on. You see, Jones went back there.
Yeah, right. And I'm getting to a point with that. One thing about, and this is in coaching, business, like I don't care what it is, a great leader knows how to delegate and knows when to step back. He knows when to, like, this is my system, but like a great leader doesn't need to tell you every day, this is my system. You know it's his system. And you know whether I'm there, he went out with COVID twice. He went out and they still won.
Let me say this.
Still won with it, and he still did his thing. Hold on, let me finish. And he still did his thing. And I got you. And that's I'm gonna make it short. But one thing, and that's what I'm saying, and I'm to all you guys' points about what Saban and what this program is that he's a great leader because he has a system. Everybody knows what to expect, everybody knows what to do, and when he can step away and they can still operate just like he's there, that's when you have a good system. And he identifies. The part about that is identifying a good coach and a good person and bring them in and let them do their thing. So
one thing I know Nick Saban does. I don't know if Belichick does this or not, but I know one thing I know Nick Saban does. His strongest coaches, he goes at them hard.
Because if you can get them, everybody else falls in place. That's how you do it.
But here's the issue though. When all his guys leave him and get head coaching jobs, they don't understand what he was actually doing. So they treat all their coaches how he treated them, right? And all their coaches can't take that. So they go hard at all their coaches, and all their coaches always leave. You look at every Nick Saban head coach that's left, and every coach that's left to be a head coach for him, majority of those guys, about 90% of those guys, they staff leave them in 2 to 3 years. The whole staff that came with them ain't there no more. You know why? They can't take it. And those coaches don't understand that you can't do what Nick Saban do. When I say do what Nick Saban do, he might treat you like that because he know you're strong. Because the rest of the coaches will fall in line after that.
They put it on their toughest soldiers. That's exactly what I said. Like
they don't understand that. They put it on all their coaching staff, and all their coaching staff ain't strong like that. Nick know what he's doing. Nick know he a leader. He understand that. Everybody that you hire from his tree don't understand that. And they never will. They never. I would never in my life hire a coach that came from Nick Saban. I wouldn't, unless it was Lane Kiffin or Sark. That's it. His defensive coordinators, not one of them coaches will be my head coach.
No, because he does. That's his area of expertise, and that's his thing. So that's his imprint on whatever you're talking about.
Because ain't the one at Georgia the head coach?
Yeah, he ain't gonna never win no championships that long as Nick Saban.
Like you got right. That's like
he
ain't beat Saban yet. He's another one that hasn't beat Saban yet.
Right there.
He won't beat Saban.
He's right there though.
Right there ain't there though, bro.
Nick Saban defense hasn't been the same since he left though.
But
right there ain't there.
Big Cat. You know the other thing though, Big Cat? A lot of his coaches at Georgia been looking for new jobs. They do not like him.
Hey, but then you get rid of him. You go get the next one. Who's trying to?
But can't he?
That's the same thing he can do.
Can he?
Like you said, the next one ain't him though.
Exactly.
The next one ain't him.
Can he? He can't get the head coaches like he's not getting coaches like Nick Saban.
I'm in the rough then. So he.
Y'all know there's one other thing that's gonna be hard for it to ever win the SEC championship as long as Nick is there. You got to beat him twice.
You have to
because it's coming out the West, and the thing that like everybody's just waiting on him to retire, and it's kind of like when a couple years ago, when Golden State was running through everybody, it was like we can't load up, we're not really gonna beat them, we just gonna try to hold on until this run is over. Everybody really just holding on until Alabama's run is over, until Nick leaves, because how can you consistently beat them while he's there?
You got Texas A&M, boy.
They're not going to consistently beat them. Like
they're not going to consistently beat them.
They beat them by 40 points this year. They beat the hell out of Texas A&M this year.
Texas A&M knocking on the door.
They beat the hell out of Texas.
Knocking on the door.
You see that game? No, they
knocking on the door.
So if what Texas A&M did this year is knocking on the door, they knocked on the door from down the street.
Like you said, they had their full team. Everybody else been playing against their half of a team.
Listen, I'm scared for college football if the example that you're using is Texas A&M.
Who else can you use?
The hell out of Texas A&M this year.
Okay, that's one game. But who else can you use? Can't nobody else beat them?
Yeah. So really, you talking about Clemson is their answer though.
It's a W. It's a loss. They beat Clemson. It's a W.
There's not a. I know that, but Clemson's beat them twice in the last 4 years. There's nobody in the SEC that is their antidote. They run completely the SEC. LSU
right
had that 1 year.
Texas A&M is going to be the antidote.
Texas A&M is not going to
be the team.
No.
All right. Watch.
No.
Watch
no.
our team.
The Texas A&M, I thought had a shot because of their quarterback that was there this year. He's gone right now. They're starting over again. Who is coming back in the SEC West, the East, or whoever that's going to give them problems? Nobody. Their only problems is going to come from Clemson, and it's going to come from Ohio State. That's it.
Right now, I feel like the only shot right now, Texas A&M and Georgia. That's
Texas A&M ain't a shot. Georgia might have a shot at beating them. Georgia has come the closest. Like that, if Saban didn't go to Tua at halftime of that game, they lose to Georgia. We know that, and that's Saban being Saban. He knew the buttons he had to push for that team. If he didn't make that switch at halftime, they were done. That was it, and that's the closest that somebody in their world came to beating them. The only people that's been beating their head in is Clemson. And Clemson is kind of reloading. That's going to be a different. They got that young quarterback coming up. Their defense need to get better. They're going to have to replace them. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with the receiver. Like, COVID kind of hit them too. They had dudes opt out. So we're going to see what they come back at.
Right. The thing about it is they have to be a coach that is not afraid to say. I feel like
you think Jimbo that dude? You think you put your stock in Jimbo Fisher?
I think Jimbo is not afraid to say.
Jimbo Fisher? Come on, man. Stop.
I feel like Jimbo can recruit Florida.
You know what, JC? I'm gonna say this. Jimbo in a state right now that's got a whole lot of damn talent. Mm-hmm. And they gonna get a lot of it.
You know who's gonna stop him from getting a lot of that? Sarkisian going to Texas is about to cut off part of that pipeline. You know that.
I think it is. It's too much talent though.
Too much.
It's too much talent.
So you're telling me hold on.
The top 10 players this year alone all came from Texas.
They got five quarters. They got at least 10 quarterbacks in the top. A 5-star or 4-star quarterback, at least.
So you're telling me that's new? They've always had that. Jimbo, they had it the last couple of years when Jimbo was
but they wasn't going to test it. They wasn't going to test it.
And they're not going to go there now. So you telling me Steve Sarkisian?
That's just like Clemson keeping the talent from South Carolina in South Carolina.
So in the state of Texas, Texas A&M is the little brother to Texas. It's going to always be. It's been that way, and it's going to be that way. So hold on. Okay, let me finish this point. So Texas is the big dog in the state of Texas, and you get Steve Sarkisian. Will you let me finish my point?
But you said they're the big dog, but not by wins. They not.
They are the big dog. They
had more wins than Texas A&M this year. Texas had more wins than Texas.
We're talking about traditionally. We ain't talking about
just this year. You can't go off tradition in today's game. You can't go off that.
Hey, let me say this. Texas got more money than any program in the United States.
And I'm getting to, that's what I'm trying to get to if I can finish my point. First of all, they got the resources
more money than anybody
to go do whatever they want to do. And Texas is going to, with Steve Sarkisian coming down there, he about to flash this ring. He just put up 50-something points in the national championship game. He going to go to Texas. With all the resources in the world, he can go to any high school.
And no players will go to Texas because he went to Texas. They ain't going to go to Alabama still. All the players he been recruiting, they not going to continue to go to Alabama.
Listen, Nick Saban
going to get Alabama. I'm going to Texas now.
Listen, Nick Saban going to get players. But what he's saying is this. In the state of Texas, he's going to be able to pick who he wants to pick.
Hey, Bobby, stop the screen, man. We can make this show another time. We using up all the